That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Hello. Hello. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. And well, welcome to Washington, D.C. And we're going to go flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. What? This crazy madness has to stop. Good to see. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Yeah, I went for the old House of Cards kind of an intro thing. You know. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Why is it happening? I was going to do the whole, hello, Claire. There's reasons why. Do you know Kevin Spacey accent and all? Frank Underwood. It's a thing. There's stuff happening already. Happy Hump Day, or happy halfway to the end of the week day. Good to see you. Hope you guys are all keeping well. We have a plan for this evening. We are on the ground in a little place called Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, which is Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha. From here, we'll be checking out the sights of Washington, D.C. Your man's giving us Then we're going to fly over to Manassas in Virginia. Kilo Hotel Echo Foxtrot. Then we'll open it up to the multiplayer as we shall go flying. We're going to head down to Eagle's Nest, which is Whiskey 1-3. Does an eagle's nest in what? Anyway, from there, we shall turn back and head to a place called the Front Royal, which is up in Warren County. Kilo Foxtrot Romeo. What a plan! Things to see. We're back in the United States of America. US of A, or US and of A. Very nice. But yeah, hope you guys are all keeping very well indeed. It's halfway. It's the week. We're getting there. And boy, oh boy, do we have a week. So, well, what are we doing? Well, tonight we're flying, and, well, we'll be flying on Thursday, and we'll be flying again on Friday. Then on Saturday, Alison Johnson shall be doing the Amelia Earhart thing of Majig. And then on Sunday, we're doing a little bit of history, as we're going to do about a 12-hour flight non-stop. Well, there's 3 stops, but live, uninterrupted, as we recreate a recreation of the flight to the Bremen. Ooh. Make sure you have, like, Weetabix or something for breakfast that day. You're going to need it. But yes, there's all sorts of greatness happening. Anyway, time to say hello to people in the chat. We have Seamus McNeil. Sir Murphbot is back. I know, he's back. He returned from afar. His journey has brought him to here. But yes, good to see you, Seamus. Colonel Fork is in the house. Many thanks, my dude. Dennis G is here. Happy Wednesday. Ooh, it's kind of busy. Viper Strike has rambled in. Here's Johnny is here. He says, Virginia is for lovers, as the saying goes. Ooh. This is a place on the bucket list Murph needs to visit. I've always wanted to go here. But yes, good to see you. Here's Johnny. Wayland Yutani is in the house. Oh wait, here's Johnny. Oh no, it's Monday. Never mind. I have to wait till Monday before we say the other thing. We can't give it away yet. But yes. Watertight, that's what I am. Wayland Yutani is here. Good to see you. Gibbo Ireland is in the house. He's rambled in. Good to see you, my dude. Annalisa is here. She says, hello, Murph and Fireflies. Happy Wednesday. We're back here on Twitch. In our nice, comfortable surroundings. And it's just nicer over here.
Give yourself to the dark side.
And we have. Do you know, we have. It's just nicer. But yes. Captain Sickbag rambles in. Evening Murph, all in chat. I've passed Reagan National Airport many a time on the metro. So this is familiar territory. Nice, my dude. Rogers RC75 is in the house. Ailerons into Wind is here. Good to see him, my dude. The Murphbot, yeah, he couldn't do a link. The buttonage had to be pressed. It was going oh so well until, well, very abruptly it wasn't. But let's see if it, if it works. I'm very low in my chair or something, am I? Murph, sit up there, will you? Don't slouch. Yes, yes. Sit very properly. Thank you. Yes. It seems better. Soaring AJ rambles in. Waltons is in the house. Hello. Lowpox M is here, as is Nighty Night Owl. Hello, my dudes. Alison Johnson subscribed for 7 months. 7 months. Many thanks, Alison.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Very kind of you. Who do we else have in our realms? We have Snowy Master. He's here. Mr. Zed Rider. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the house party last night.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Did you see what happened to me yesterday? I was flying with the Thunderflies. I became an honorary member. I became a special member. That's right, Murph, you're special. I became a special member of the Thunderflies. And I was like, I jumped onto the voice chat with them. I was like, hey guys, can I tag along? And they were like, yeah, sure, Murph, go on, it's fine. Thank you. And wow, watching them guys fly and how they all talk, it's like you can kind of just visualize them, right? It's like they're sitting in some sort of like a smoker's room. There's all like cigar smoke and haze, and they're sitting there in leather jackets and scarves. There's no breeze, but the scarf is giving it all sucks, and they're just talking to each other whilst pulling multiple G's and amazing things in the air. They're just like, will we try a loop? Why not, old chap? And I'm trying to catch up and like, whoa, where'd they gone? And I was in VR as well. Oh. Anyway, what made matters even better, we went in for like a low pass over the runway, and this was going to be the big break. Oh, this is going to be epic. And they're all like, pick your spot, wait till you get to a certain point, then you pull up or you pull left or right or whatever. And I said, I'll know what I'll do. Oh yeah, I'm going to barrel roll. The victory barrel roll. So, flying straight on. I can see the guys braking and I'm like, this is epic. I'm in VR now. It's all, this is epic. And I started my barrel roll, holding onto my chair going, here we go. And then here we go. Whatever move I made, the sim said, wait, stutter. And I hit the ground, bounced, ba-ding, and straight in to a 3-bedroomed semi-detached house. And everyone saw it. The shame. Everyone saw it. They were like, Murph's dead. Murph hit the ground. And they're sitting there in VR. And like, that was really uncomfortable because the whole screen just went, what? So I sat there for a few moments, collected my thoughts and said, how do I face them now? How do you even look them in the eye? It can happen to the best of us. So I'm told. There's all stuff happening. I need to address the madness. Anyway, where did we get down to? Oh yeah, so yeah, thank you Mr. Zed Ryder for the kind reminder of how the house party went. Spitfire RAF 100 has rambled in. Good to see you. Kingsman 9965 says hello from Liverpool. That is, comes on, mate. It's great to see you. The wheels on the bus go round and round, says Seamus. Seamus has been belting away at the bus. It's very, very good. Do be sure to check out Seamus McNeil's channel, guys. It's so much fun. He's just driving a bus, but it's cool. We won't tell them about the what was it, 1 wing mirror and 2 bumpers. Yeah. Like I said, watertight. We won't say a word about it. But it looks like a fantastic sim. And it's in early access. It's like, you know what I mean? But yes. Bodup is here. Good to see him, my dude. Catbat9 has rambled in. Hello, Fireflies and Murph from VR land. So I will be less chatty. That's okay, my dude. You enjoy the VR-age. Andrew Hill 87 rambles in. Happy Wednesday. Muse fan opens the door, looks in, and orders a pint of Guinness. Good to see it. Kingsman says it was like a scene out of James Bond. I was going for the whole House of Cards thing. I'll take James Bond. To be fair, also good. Greg Gore is in the house. Good to see him. Godden77 has rambled in. Jay Winokur is here. I was watching Jay Winokur stream yesterday. So it was very busy yesterday. We had Jay Winokur, we had Seamus McNeil, we had Colonel Ford. The list went on and on. He was flying the Corsair yesterday. Nicely done, my dude. Dennis G says, I feel like a secret agent man with the music. Ooh. Feels like Independence Day spaceship is going to crash through the clouds. What was your take on it? Like, I like the first Independence Day. Do you know what I mean? The second one? Nah. The jury is still out on that. Kozaki Flyers in the house. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well, says Kingsman. You too, my dude. Hello from Tipperary. Hope all is well. Aileron says, yeah, Johnny English. That's more appropriate, yes. Mr. Bean time. David M. Donnell is here. Happy Wednesday. Shuffle Shoes rambles in. Hope you guys are keeping all right. Rad Pilot Randy has subscribed to Prime for 3 months in a row. That's some Prime followage, my dude. And subscribing. Many thanks. Ooh. A tasty beverage on a Wednesday. You know, to get us over the hump. He lines up the shot. Oh! Landed it. Or did I? Who else? I was going to say hello to Sir Murphbot there. No, don't do that. Low Lead AV is here. Good to see you. Colonel Fork gifting 5 tier 1 subs. The man's only a legend. Colonel Fork, many thanks to you, my dude. And a happy birthday for yesterday, man. He was 21. Doesn't look a day over 22, but many thanks. Who got them? Grafton 11, T-Bone, Greg Gore, Skittles, Meerkat UK, nice. And Hawkmania got one, nice. Hoachmania. Now, where are we at? We're down here somewhere. Ah, here he is. Ascari Wolf is here. Good to see him, my dude. Peter Pepman rambles in. Good evening, Murph. Hope everything is jolly in Tipperary. Indeed. Seamus McNeil says to Colonel Fork, are you spending my wing mirror money? Snowy Masters in the house, good to see you. Rad Pilot Randy says, I lived in DC for a year. Interesting place. It looks fascinating. And there's history here. I always kind of, when I looked at Washington, I was like, I've seen this design before. It's very like Rome and Greece, more Rome. And then I kind of did a bit of reading up on it. Yeah, they had some French designer fella. If you want some architecture, ring the French. How are you? Can you do a job here? Ooh, la belle, yes. And that's what they did. The French designer designed the city. Pretty cool, huh?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Oh, there's stuff happening. But yes. Goblin Zeus is here. Good to see him, my dude. 6 Knots rambles in. Wayland says, I've been to DC twice. Nice, dude. Viper Strike says, hey Murph, I was inspired by Alison Johnson's Amelia Earhart series and dedicated to do the 1924 aerial circumnavigation around the world in the future. Nice, dude. That's going to be awesome. Around the world in, well, however long, but best of luck to you, Viper. We will definitely be checking that one out, dude. Ooh. Do you know, it's one of them. Hey, G Slayer's here. Good to see you, my man. Donna says, I am prepared for Sunday. I'm in a hoop. Okay, so, disclaimer, and what's the other word I'm looking for? The small print. I do have the very talented and lovely Mrs. Two-Tone doing some research. Not research, research. She's reading the Book of Many Things that was printed in 1928. And you know what's really funny? She loves it. She's like, oh my God. She's like, it's an amazing book. So we're going to have loads of stories. On top of, actual stuff that actually happened in the real world. And then, I'll jazz it up a bit, as I do. I must tell you about the time. Wait, be careful where you go with this, Murph. Monday's horror, right? Let's not go there. Leaving that behind us. But yes, looking forward to Sunday. It'll be fun. But yes. Who else? Cy Murray is here. Good to see him, my dude. EL737 rambles in. He says, there's an eagle's nest here in Germany, famous because of some guy with a mustache. Ooh, we were there, we flew there. Captain Rudiger is here. He says, a very good evening from the playground in Stuttgart. Trust all is well midweek. Great to see you, my dude. Hope all is well with you. Lowlead AV, howdy. Keen Lafford graces us with his attendance. Good to see you, Keen. Wayne Butler is in the house. Good to see you, Wayne. Hope all is well with you, my dude. Scorpio 49 just arrived in the house, he says. Nice. Seamus says you've sprung a leak, Murph. That could literally mean anything. Ascari Wolf says, did you get any Easter eggs yet? No. What do you mean yet? Have you to buy them after the fact? Maybe they'd be cheaper. Ah, I see what you did there. I'll buy next year's Easter eggs, yes. Ascari Wolf, not just a hat rack. Stop by and say hello if you want to visit. In Virginia, says here Johnny. Here's Johnny. Put on the kettle. We're calling round. Dougal McTavish is in the house. Good to see you, Dougal. Egged Barley is here. Rambling in late, he says. You're not late. Tarnish Mossman is in the house. Sir Neil is here. Ozymandias rambles in. Now here's the thing. ESPN 74. In my absolute ignorance, I've been calling it ESPN 74, but I do believe it's called ESPN. Do please correct me. But many thanks on a 2-month-in-a-row streak. Many thanks, my dude. And then Wayne Butler is gifting a tier 1 sub to none other than Muse fan. Wayne Butler, many thanks. Kind of strong tonight. I like it. Snowy Masters here. Good to see you, my dude. Kaharia rambles in. Tritz 4, Evening Two-Tone. How are you? Good. It's midweek, dude. Hope you're keeping well. Colonel Fork with the choo-choo emote. Hey, we got a tier 3 sub-train thingy. Level 3 sub. We're on the train. It's awesome. Hey, Joey Bolo's rambled in. What's up, my dude, he says. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you too. Oh, wait, no, hang on. It's a level 1 hype train emote. Where was I going with level 3? Well, we're still on the train. We're just at the back of the train. We're in the coach area. It's grand. We brought our own, refreshments and tasty beverages. War Hamster is here. He says, via the logs. I ended up in the logs. I'm not, The camaraderie between those and the Fireflies, it's leave your emotions at the door. It was like Murph crashed, and I was expecting, the single piper maybe up in the hill of the Highlands playing a very somber tone, or perhaps even the bugler, Soldier's Last Song, one of these, or Soldier's Last Stand. No, all I got was a whole load of hyena laughing. They were like, Murph crashed. And they all started laughing, and I was like, and I did, I crashed. But yes, Wayne Butler subscribed tier 1. They've subscribed for 2 months. Dude! Wayne, that's like, there's more of it. That's like on the YouTube, on the Twitch, and the giftage. You legend. Many, many thanks. Tasty beverage. Plum Dog. Oh no, Plum Dog. Yeah, I was right the first time. Plum Dog is here. Hello, Plum Dog. Good to see you. EL737 says the low pass over the runway was just when I was landing. Not embarrassed at all.com. Steve Solo UK is here. Comedy Gold. Steve, I was doing so hard. I was trying so hard to stay up with them. I couldn't keep up with them. And then Epic Fool came in, and Wombat was there as well. And no, was it Wombat? Memory, Murph doesn't remember. It was Wombat. And he was just like, you fly with us, Murph. I was like, okay. But yes, Adon says I can probably show you the move you made, as I think I was recording. Oh no. Hey, Or Singleton is here. Happy Wednesday, my dude. Good to see you. Goblin Zeus has subscribed to tier 1 for 3 months. Goblin, 3 months? Holy moly. Many thanks, my dude. It's all like, do you know what I mean? There's buttons being pressed. I love Twitch. It's like stuff happens here. It's better.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Your man is giving it socks, so he is. Mechanical Madness is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. He says, hello, Murph. Good day. Good to see you. Waltons is here. He says, be like Mean Girls the next time you can't fly with us. Do you remember Mean Girls? Do you mean like a mean girl in general, or like wasn't there a program called Mean Girls? It was like a bunch of women at a prison. Wasn't that Mean Girls? Is that even a TV show, Murph? No. Wayland says the second Independence Day was meh. Still want to see the plot concluded in a third part. I know, right? Splasher6 has rumbled in, subscribed tier 1 for 2 months in a row. 2 of them. 1 for, test the water. 2, I need to make sure. Splasher6, thank you so very, very much indeed, my dude. Ooh. Ken Grolly says, a bin cam is needed. Hang on. Oh, hang on, I need to edit this. Don't mind me for a minute. Avert your eyes. Configure video. Camera control, yes. Zoomage. Ooh. It's magic, look. Panage. Ooh. Now, we'll leave that one sitting right there. And we'll go back to it later when we need it. But yes, many thanks, my dudes. Bell Bro is here. Good to see you, my dude. We won't know until we have the bin cam. We'll take your word for it, says Annalisa. But it's so dark and that... Do you know what I got? Hang on. Do you know what I got? Oh, the pain of that. Right. So I'm thinking next week, I'm off for a few days. I've taken some annual leave for a week, right? And, well... That shouldn't have happened at all. I remember I was saying to you at the desks, I was going to get a new desk. I was just like, yeah, and I've kind of, I've tidied up things a little bit with the man cave. I've moved things and I've more things. And, I'm going to paint and I have to take stuff off the wall. But in order to get stuff off the wall, I have to take everything out of the room and, take everything off my desk. And then I said to myself, hey, desk. So, see this? Hang on. Whoosh. Look at this. Look. It's a very fancy wooden design sticker that came all the way from China. And what I'm going to... Look, it's a sticker. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this, you can't really see it. And it won't look that shiny when it's up there. But I'm going to put all this on top of my desk. It comes in rolls, look. Ooh, and... So that's what I'm going to do next week. And I don't know if it'll be a good thing or a bad thing. Just thought I'd share that with you, need to put it back in place. Because, they're grand desks. They're sturdy. They work. They're grand. So I was going to do that. What does this one do? Yeah, we'll play that. How did we get onto this? I don't know. Hey, Bri Boy is here. Good to see him, my dude. Oh yeah, the bin cam. Yeah, so yeah. When I remake the room into probably the exact same thing, I'll, do a bin cam. It's all happening now, lads, I'm telling you. Now, who else? Bri Boy is here. Good to see him, my dude. Scotland Comet Project is in the house. Hope all is well. How many hours, dude? How many hours? He's flying, literally. Domingo Da Vinci is here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard, my dude. Happy Wednesday. Gregor says it's neoclassical. Ooh. Ascari Wolf says this is Dragonfly, Irish Aviator. F1 Wolf 97. Just on my Twitch account. Aha! He's on his Twitch account. It's called Ascari Wolf. I see. Very good. Now, Pierre Charles Levant, the French guy who designed Washington. Very good, EL. Very good. It might happen during the latter half or after my baseball series, says Viper Strike. Well, I'm looking forward to it, dude. Now, let me see. Philly Roach is here. I'm a bit late. Knew you'd still be on the ground. Me? Not at all. Not at all. No, we've landed. We're out. We've made it. Oh. But yes, hey, Dazza T. Arrow brambles in saying good evening all. Going to try and fly the stall tonight. I may be sometime. Nice. Hello to Mrs. Dazza and, well, the junior Dazzas, and indeed to Dazza. Many thanks for joining me, my dude. Now, who else? Very busy. Hey, Brun Lee has rambled in. Musefan says, I don't even understand what that means, but thank you. The gifted sub, so you get access to the emotes. You can express one's emotions by clicking on funny pictures that we have. You know how it is. Anyway, moving on. Kaharia has subscribed at tier 1. Many thanks, my dude. Very kind of you. Ooh. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. It's just nice. Wayne Butler, hang on. Wayne, would you behave yourself? He's gifting 3 tier 1s to the community. Tier 1 subs, that is. Tier 1s. Masonic Lake, nice. New spawns and Flying Dutchman. Welcome aboard, one and all. And, well, Wayne, you legend. Many thanks. Alison says it was a class crash. Classy. Oh, that was Bad Girls. Mean Girls. That was like the prequel. First they were mean and then they became bad. That was the one. Walton says the movie was Mean Girls. Yeah, I need to watch that. So I can make sense of the references. Snowy Master saw a car crash yesterday. It landed upside down. Luckily no one got hurt. Dude. Ailerons and Twin says that was Bad Girls. Were you a fan? I used to watch that as well. We all did. Is there nothing on TV tonight? We better watch this. Wayne Butler says, love being here. Just want to share the love. You guys rock. Well, many thanks, Wayne Butler. Very kind of you. EL says, don't know what happened. I've subscribed again last week and today I'm not subscribed. Well, at least YouTube subscriptions work, says EL. That's very strange, dude. I need to check on that. We will check on that. But yes. Gordon says, going for an early takeoff. Frames are struggling. No bother, dude. Alison says, I need a stream lamp now. Oh yes, the adhesive vinyl. Love that stuff. I know, right? It's called wrapping. Like you do with cars. See? Just make sure you don't trap air bubbles. The instructions actually say if there's air bubbles, you pop them. So, there's that. I see hovering finanzas. I smell chopperage, says Dennis. Absolutely. Hey, man, see, 888 rumbles in. Good to see you. Scotland Comet Project says of 1,069 so far. Nice. Hey, Katja B is here. Happy Wednesday. So we're going to be on the North Europe server once we get down to Manassas. So we're here in DC. I'm going to take you for a quick spin and then we'll rumble down. So that's going to be fun. Now, where are we at? We're nearly there. Wasn't Bad Girls a Western? I don't know. Black Demon is here. Good to see you. CDN Taz and Wave Tourists have also rambled in. Good evening, one and all. It's great to see you. I hope all is well. So, here we are in the Cessna Skyhawk 172. I don't know, is this like an SP or... I think it's the SP model. But we're going back to our roots. Elon says, spray a light mist of water on it. It gives you a little work time. Ah. See? It's all important that you teach me these sort of things. They're of the absolute highest importance. So we're going to get flying here in a couple of moments, or in Irish, a couple of nomade. But what we're going to do first, it's time for the news. Wait now, there's science needed. I was muted. Ah, right, check my... Let's go back to this screen. Hello? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now. So, let's start that again, shall we? Hello, this is the news. It's called, it wasn't even sign language. It's so quiet. Really? Silence by Escobar. Is it really quiet? Get out of the bin and speak. Really? Oh yeah, look, it's very low. Do you know what's wrong? Hang on. Is that better? Have I fixed it? Is things kind of groovy and wonderful now? Do you know what I did? Hang on. Have I a camera? Can I put, like, my big embarrassed face on the screen? Yeah, I can. Do you know what I did? I blame Colonel Fork and ailerons into wind, because I was like, I'm going to show you all my settings. And I clicked things on and off, and I obviously didn't click them back in again. Whoops. And for that very reason, that's why Murphy doesn't do that's why RTE said no. When Brian Dobson was being moved onto the radio, I said, I'll take Dobbo's job. They were like, no. Let's try this again, shall we? So, Olaya Herrera Airport in Colombia, released by Sierra Sim. The airport is a Colombian airport located in the district of Medellin. It serves regional, national and international commercial flights. Declared a national monument in 1995. The airport comes with aerial images of the environment, detailed airport terminals, surrounding buildings, hangars, the emblematic, basically very fancy buildings, including the EPM building, the Atencio Stadium, and the Bancolombia building. It's optimized for high performance, platform night lights, effects on objects. The size is 1.4 gigabytes. It's for $11.99 US cents, and it's available over on Cinmarket and also sierrasim.net. I think this is the only scenery thus far for Colombia. I think, I could be wrong. But it looks very nice. Moving on, we have, wait for it, Kapalua Airport. From the geniuses over at Northern Sky Studio. It's also known as Kapalua West Maui Airport. It's over in Hawaii, which is very fancy indeed. It's located 5 nautical miles just north of Lahaina, in the Maui country. Most of the flights originate from commuter airports and other Hawaiian islands. Very, very fancy. It is the most detailed replica of the airport and has buildings and vehicles, detailed mesh for the airport area, custom surroundings, all materials created for full PBR, shading and occlusion, texture baking effects on all the airport buildings, high resolution textures, the use of native highly effective models, custom ortho photo for the airport and surrounding areas. It is that of just 740 megabytes. You can pick it up for €12.30 and it's available over on Sim Market. Ooh, and it looks nice, doesn't it? For all your Hawaii flights. I mean, look at it. The details, it's just nice. They've done so much work even modeling the interior of the building. It's bananas. Anyway, moving on. We have some big news. Orbex have released their roadmap for 2021. Now wait till you hear this. Orbex, they said the following. We realise we have not announced any product roadmap for a while, mostly due to putting efforts on planning around the release of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, we know, in Flight Sim, things can change fast. So without further ado, here's a list of what they're currently working on. So, some of the landmark city packs they have lined up for development this year include Auckland in New Zealand, Cape Town, South Africa, Cairo in Egypt, Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, Dublin, Ireland. What? Frankfurt in Germany, Honolulu in the USA, Melbourne, Australia, Mumbai, India, the Panama Canal and Panama City, Yokohama in Japan, and they've also had an idea to do some region packs, which will include the Canary Islands, Northern England, and Scotland. Isn't that absolutely bananas? They've also said we're going to release the following airports. So they have Chuck Yeager, Palm Beach. They have a place called Split Airport. They're doing Prague. They're doing Esden. They're doing Catalina. They're doing Sao Paulo. They're doing tons of stuff. Orbex Tipperary for the win. I know, right? But yeah, they're going to be doing Dublin. They better get it right. They probably will get it right, but you know what I mean? They better get it right. And here's some news in between the news. I won't go into it in much detail, but one of my favourite developers, they're called A2A. They confirmed, Scott, he owns A2A, he confirmed on their website forums that they've started work on the Comanche 250 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Comanche, by the way, was one of my favourite all-time aircraft from A2A back on Flight Sim X. So we know they're working on the Aerostar. They've also started work on the Comanche 250, which of course is a Piper. Can't wait for that. I know, right? Now, over here. Lastly then, we're looking at an aircraft thing. And basically what this is called the Edgeley Optica, and it's from Orbex. In some really new news, we will be soon releasing our very first aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Edgeley Optica. The aircraft was designed for low-speed observation work. It has a loiter time of around 7 hours and it's intended to rival helicopters. The bubble canopy provides an amazing 270-degree panoramic vision and almost vertical downward vision, which is perfect for enjoying the Orbex sceneries. Ooh, it's kind of mad looking. But anyway, it'll have a total of 22 Wait, Murph. Our version will have some representation of the real-world skins, including some of our own favourite custom designs. In the real world, a total of 22 aircraft were manufactured over the years, and some are still operational in countries across the globe. This thing actually flew. Isn't it mad looking? It'd be good in VR. It'll be fantastic in VR. Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine rocking around in that thing? Annalisa says, if I designed a plane, it would look very much like that. Hey, Catbat9, you devil! He's doing button pressing and stuff. Gifting tier 1 subs, my dude. Very, very kind of you. Colonel Fork says there's a freeware version out already. Ah, I see. And then what else do we have? Well, the Fly-by-Wire have released their standalone A320NX. So that's now a separate download. You don't need to override the settings of the default A320. Yeah, that's freeware. Be sure to check out the Fly-by-Wire website. And then there's a plethora of other news that, we just don't need to get into because I haven't researched it properly. But that was, finally, after some technical difficulties, the news. And now it's time for the weather. But yes, many thanks, Catbat9, you legend. Fair play to you, dude. Tasty beverage. Is there a freeware Optica? We need to check it out. We need to get you an Irish news jingle. Do-do-do-do. Oh, wait, I think I have one of them. Hang on. It's all about making things, isn't it? We go here. Is it one of these? Good morning, this is the news. He actually had one. Anyway, it's time to go flying. Waiting on more news about my P40. Soon, my dude. Very, very soon. Mechanical says the heli is great in the latest update. Yeah, I was flying the chopper yesterday. For a little bit as well. Tone time. I'm Ron Burgundy. But yeah, it's all going to happen. Anyway, it's time to go flying. I'm going to show you briefly. The scenery here in Washington, by the way, it is that of Jazvecki Design. It is a payware add-on for the cityscapes, and it's available over through Orbex. And as we are a friend of Orbex, well, we're going to be showing it off and, see what you guys think. It was originally released back for the... I think it was P3D first. It was definitely an X-Plane, and now here it is in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And it looks rather nice. At a distance, but it does look nice. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our machine started here. Beacon and nav lights on. Yes. Fuel is on. Shut-off valve is in. All this looks absolutely tickety-boo. Fuel pump we don't need. Mixture is set to full. Hey, we got a follow. Gmont. Many thanks, my dude. So we're going to clear prop and start up our little Cessna. Ooh, it's alive. So we go ahead now, turn on some avionics, as was our want. Lovely. We have many hours in this thing. Get some lightage on here, Murph, just to make it look, you know what I mean? There it should be. Transponder on standby. Altitude will go we'll go 2,000 feet because we want to be hanging about when we're here. But yes, very, very kind of you all. Can't believe that was a rookie mistake with the microphone. It was like, Murphy, you don't sound like yourself. That's how I sound like in real life. You know, I use all filters to make myself sound, you know. I wish. Well, no, the bass voice. It's all about the bass. Speaking down here. Claire, we need to go. But yes, before we do get going, I want to say hello and thank you to some people. Now, this is important, because I always forget to do this. Now, what does this one do? Intro slow. What's this one do? We'll play this one. Right, so we have a number of, many subscribers, and I want to say hello and thank you to a lot of people, and including all the new people tonight, all the gifted subs. These are absolutely brilliant, and thank you very much. A big shout out tonight. We'll start off with our flight crew. Bear with me, there's buttons to be pressed. So, a big shout out to Alaska 559, Anna Crusses, Andy Shaw, Austin Butenbach, Bellbro, Captain Sickbag, Captain Spitfire, Sir Neil, Fly Darren, Ford Entertainment Group, Gareth Byrne, Goblin 2 Biz, Hal Jor, Larson 202, McShiggity Pilot, Nathaniel Davin, Nick Stratford, Peter Fast Pete 84, Peter Paskoff, Ricky Callagher, Samson Video, Tim Middleton, WB 1990, and Willie Canuck. Thank you very, very much, my flight crew. Moving on, we have our co-pilots. A big shout out goes to Bad Dog. He's a great dog, really great dog. That wasn't great, he's a great dog. That was better. Brian Spain, Dougal McTavish, Jarden One Able, John Amler, Ludus Regan, see? John Ambler, John Morris, Mark Dyson, Noel Kay, Patrick Cullen, Pilot Peely, Sean Leo, Tony Robinson, 6 Knots, Abo 92, Airwolf 643, Andrew Hill, Oz Flight Simmer, Bozman, Big Ear 60, Billowette, Brandon Lowe, Brown Doe, Bit Monster, Care 85, Catbat 9, CDN Taz, Chemical Ole, Cool Sax 98, Captain Butters, Chilled Corky, where are we at? Crompton 33, See You Later, Draco Sensei, Dragon 40th, Epic Fool, Espin 74, Epic Fool again, Mrs. Two-Town. She's doubled up some names just to make it all kind of challenging. Epic Fool, we'll give you two shoutouts. Fort Noob, Frogman Delta, Frugos 1, GNLU, Goblin Zeus, Goodness Sig, Hans Grubber Jr., Hawk Driver 101, HCBR 1100, Ivan Axman, Jacob Mossad, JMS 737, Johnny Ardvark, Jamamu, Words are hard tonight. Kozaki Flyer 66, like to program. Maz C 888, Merlin Flyer, Mike 71G, MJ Daiso, Mr. Snowhill, Mr. Zed Rider, Naughty Gnome, Neon Jedi. There's more of them. Where were we at? Nighty Night Owl, P. Anderson, Cat 691, Philly Roach, Papa Joe B, Primal Banana. It's a Primal Banana. Purple Kona, Red Dragon Comrie, Rad Pilot Randy, Rob MC Orr, Rogers RC75, Rojamo, Shuffle Shoes, Skydive Man, Snowy Master 738, Soaring AJ, Splasher 6, Swamp Dragon 111, Test Pilot 72, The Flying Fabio, The Winged Llama, Train Williams, Whack-A-Mo, Waltons, Wiganer 99, Wolf to Fear, K Branch, and Sir Fuzz. Oh, thank you all so very. That list. Like to program has subscribed for 2 months in a row. I'm at the office today, he says, so I'm just lurking. Lurk away, my dude. Many thanks, my guys. Very kind of you indeed. We're nearly there, I promise. Next up, we have our pilots in command, and a big shout out to Ailerons into Wind, Alison Johnson, Causeway 04, Captain Rudiger, Dale Jones, Dangerous Brian, Dazza T Arab, G Slayer, Annalisa, Kebmo 25, Kingsman 9965, Mark O'Gorman, Mr. Chippy, Scotland Comet Project. The words, I can't do them. Seamus McNeil, Tom LeCrab, Train Williams, Warhamster, Wayne Prefontaine, Wayne Butler, Ibuprofen 007, and Jepson 2001. Thanks so very, very much. And finally, last but not at least, we have these mad lads. The Wing Commanders. We have Andy Brown, Colonel 485, Gibbo Ireland, Jan Morecamp, and Old Veteran 965. Thank you all, one and all. I do honestly mean that. I did words to come out of my face because there's many names on a big massive list. But in saying that, it's a huge support to the channel. You are very kind indeed. And well, I hope everything gets better once I learn how to speak wordage. But yes, you're very kind. Thank you all so very much indeed. My guys, you're absolutely amazing. Right. 48 minutes on the clock. Progress. That's what it's called. Hey, Mrs. Two-Tone is in the house. Behave yourselves. Mr. 90 has rambled in. Good to see you. Okay, so, lights, Murph. Yes. Strobes. We'll put on the LP to heat, will we? Yeah, right. We'll do that. Parking brake coming off. Get some noise here. So we're just going to taxi out to the side here, take off, do a quick lap of the city of Washington, D.C. and see what happens then. Ibuprofen, good to see you. She's asking for the route. The route or the route? Kingsman, oh, you're down at Birkenhead. Make sure you get some fish and chips. That's down by Birkenhead. That's one of the docks. You're down by the waterfront. Nice. So, transponder can go to altitude mode. What's the name of the other one? You have Birkenhead, but there's another one. Is it just the Port of Liverpool? It's 27 degrees in DC today. Ooh, nice. What does this little machine over here say? Outside air temperature, 18 degrees. Ooh. Albert Docks. Albert Dock. Of course. Didn't the BBC have a studio down there? And live from Albert Dock. Didn't they? Right. Are you ready? I'm waiting on you. Speed and power. Mr. Tudon says, I'm much better at the research than Murph. Yep. Do you remember my, I was going to say truth or dare. Do you remember my, true or false quiz? I know, right? ITV or Channel 4 did, says Alison. Yes. Up and at them. Fred the Weatherman. Oh, do you remember that? They had, turn this down a smidgen. So back in the olden days on television, they used to do the weather. And because they were down at Liverpool by the sea, they used, like flotating foam. They cut out the island of, well, England and Ireland, and your man used to walk along it to do the weather. It was brilliant. One day, the poor, unfortunate Egypt fell in. He fell into the water. It was hilarious. The poor devil got an awful shock. Anyway, Mr. Two-Tone will be doing the quizzes from now on. Doesn't that just make you feel all warm and fuzzy? Because it won't be like controversial questions. The controversy that Murphy did was unreal. Now, what are we doing, Murph? Oh yeah, we're doing something here. No good staying inside the aircraft. You can see, well, you can see very little. So I'm going to jump outside. Not literally, just, in the airplane. Because, well, we're flying over Washington. So, Ronald Reagan International Airport. It's very nice and fancy. We need to play this music. Because it's very fitting to that of House of Cards. And we'll go to Freddy's. You know, Freddy does the best. Oh no, I can't do his accent now. I've lost it. The music is too loud. Hang on. Claire. We need to go to Freddy's. Does the best ribs. Yeah, that's better. So we're heading toward, well, the gone of many pence. So with the Drzewicki design scenery, you get a ton of POIs. An absolute ton of them. And they're modelled fairly well from a distance. Yeah, a little bit kind of, hang on, wait, when you're up close to them. But in general, they're very, very good indeed. Isn't it a beautiful building? Gregor's not impressed. No. I think it is. So we're rambling over this way. By the way, this is like a total no-fly zone, as in it's one of these traffic restrictions. You can get permission to fly in here, but, you know, we rang ahead just to say... So that's what happened when you leave a playlist open. It plays what you've just played. But anyway, down this neck of the woods, the tour guide with Murph. Isn't that where, I was going to say Lincoln. Is it Lincoln or Washington? I think it's Lincoln. No, that's Washington. And then that's the Lincoln Memorial, isn't it? And then we have the house that is white. Look. We'll go back there now in a minute. We'll ramble in for a cup of tea. So as we ramble up and along here, down and about, well, you can see the Capitol building. Just down here. This is absolutely fantastic. The Lincoln Memorial, that's the one. The Lincoln Memorial is awesome. It is, but like, even if you look at the architecture, as I said, that the French dude who designed it all, it is very Roman in style. You know, with the columns and with the various stuff. The Washington Memorial is the obelisk. Gotcha. Tour guys at Murph. So here is the... Oh wait, no it isn't. Yeah, that pretty much sums up going on tour with Murph. But as I said, from an altitude, this place is absolutely fantastic. And the night lighting here, you know, if you didn't see it in the intro, well, we'll just do a bit of this, look. I mean, come on. Isn't that pretty? It's very, very nice. We'll make it daytime again so I can actually see what I'm doing and where I'm going. But it's not just kind of like the Capitol area. They've also the stadium out here by the river, and they've many bridges that are modelled as well. And to be honest, it's not an expensive add-on. I think it's like, I don't know, somewhere $10 or $15. And you can't see my frame rate, but I'm getting a steady 55 frames here, so it ain't heavy in the slightest. Now, I'll explain to you why that is. Oh look, even more stadiums. The reason why the frames aren't heavy because the textures are not as high resolution as you would think. However, if you're going to be flying over it, well, you're not really going to worry about it. I mean, from this altitude, this place looks amazing. Do you know what I mean? So we'll fly you back around this way. Now, there is a very slight kind of colour, or discolour, if you like, between this area and the photogrammetry. This area got new photogrammetry with the Sim World update, and Drzveki haven't updated this scenery just yet, but they are working on it, which is kind of cool. Always great to see. But I'm a big fan of House of Cards. You know, season 1 to 4, when Frank was in it, he was the man. I used to love it, and their intro, it's all like the different sites around Washington DC, and it was absolutely stunning. The intro to House of Cards with that music, it's just, it's fantastic. Oh, the engine should be good, Wayland, I hope. We're just kind of cruising. But I need to show you something here now in a second. The audio could be just low. Do they have the tomb of the unknown soldier in the Arlington National Cemetery? Right, where is the Arlington Cemetery? From this location, tell me what direction to go, and we'll go out and have a look at it. Behind the bridge. Which bridge? Oh, it's near the Pentagon. Oh wait, I think I see it. Over here? Or over here? Straight ahead. Okay, what we'll do? Active pause because we're legends. We'll go to this camera. Ah, yes. So we'll start doing our thing. We'll show you around. Hang on. Wait for it now. Wait for it. Don't mind that's kind of loud, but we'll get over it. Now, as I said, there's a lot of detail here. So we're going this way, right? Now, as you can see, the texture resolutions, they're not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. It's to the right of the Pentagon. Okay. Well, we'll ramble up here and have a look at the Capitol building. Because it's nice, isn't it? It's just pretty. What was that other TV show? Designated Survivor? Wasn't that the one? And who's your man on the horse? I would absolutely love to visit here. So let us go this way. Do all the buildings look familiar? Like, are they right? Did they get them right? They did. Now, do you know where we have to go somewhere now? We'll go in for a cup of coffee, will we? Because that's what we do. Most of the buildings are recognizable. Gotcha. Here we are at the White House. Now, usually the cameras would see it from this side. What's the address? Isn't it something Pennsylvania Avenue? Isn't that correct? Kind of roughly. That's controversial. Okay, so here be the building. Look at it. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Sweet. Oh look, the link for Sir Murphbot. Murphy, the button failing tonight is beyond embarrassment. You've made a fool out of yourself and everyone who knows you. Hang on. Same at the website? Really? Oh yeah, look what it did. Look what it did. I wonder will that work. hope I fixed that. Now, we're at the White House. So you're probably familiar with this view. Do you know what I mean? But if you go in behind it, well, we have Marine One. Isn't that what they call the chopper? Get to the chopper! Arnie for president. But wait till you see this. Let us go forth into the Oval Office, shall we? Would you like to go into the Oval Office? Are you sure now? What the deuce? There he is. Having the crack. And do you know what's hilarious about this? Before they gave it an update, do you know who was in this office? It was a great office, really fine, really great, super great, favorite place in the world. That guy was in there. He used to be in there. They've modelled him. But now they have that guy. Hello. And, well, it's great to be here. It is a privilege and an honour, Mr. President, as you welcomed Mr. Well, not even a Mr., just, well, two-tone. Welcome to the building, Murph, he said. And I said, well, it's great to be here. But isn't it nuts, the detail they've gone into it? Isn't it? The detail, Bob Ross approved. But yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? So we'll ramble out. Good luck to you and thanks, Mr. President. We'll go out this way. And yeah, that's the White House. Isn't it mad, the detail they've gone into? So pretty much Jazveki, Washington, D.C. As far as city packs go or landmarks go, this is pretty cool. And as I said, it's very, very frame rate friendly. It's super cool and awesome. Isn't it nice? Look at it. It's a sprawling city. It's huge. It's very nice and pretty. But yes. Oh yeah, hang on. We have to find the other place now. Let's see. Oh, we'll go in. Look, we'll go into this fella, will we? Walton says, an Irish architect designed the White House. There you are now. See? We're not just... Oh, look, there he is. Hang on. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Like, isn't that just cool? What else do we have? There was another thing over... Yeah, hang on. Like, there's loads of them. There's loads of different landmarks. They're probably very, very important, and I'm just flying by it. What's this place? Very nice. Oh, there's someone in here. Who lives in here? I need to visit this place, you know, so I can understand what I'm talking about. Is this the tomb of the... That's the Jefferson Memorial. Ah, okay. Isn't it stunning? Now, what we're saying, go across the bridge out by the cemetery. Is that what you said? Well, there's the airport. Here's the Pentagon. Pentagon. This is kind of cool as well, isn't it? This is where your man works. Jack Ryan. You know, Patriot Games and all them. Or Jack Reacher. Wasn't that them? Look at that. Now, is it out... Hang on. Let's calm it down, Murph. They're looking for Arlington. Is it out here? Arlington. He says now to the right. Look at the size of the car park. Jay Winnicker says, don't tempt me to start talking about Tom Clancy. But I know, but the old ones were brilliant, weren't they? You know, Clear and Present Danger. That was fantastic. North of the Pentagon. I'm going to say it's up here. Now, let's see. Here's the thing. Oh, look, this is kind of it here, look. Oh, so they have a monument, look. Ooh, this is super nice. Is where they have the, is it like where they have the walls for the vets, or not the vets, the memorial walls for the guys from Vietnam? This is very nice. This is beautiful. Like, I remember I was absolutely blown away when we were in France. We went to Coville, the US military cemetery, and you know what I mean. It was a painfully beautiful place. If that makes any sense. Like, it's a very sad and somber place, but it's beautiful the way they've kind of done everything. And they had of all the graves or all the crosses and stuff that you can see of all the different grave sites, they have an area at the very, very back of it. And that's to do with the unknown soldiers or the missing soldiers. The unknowns, basically, they didn't know were they there or were they not there. Were they found? They were never located. And it's very, very sad because there are thousands of names. Tens of thousands. But yeah, it's a very... And this is kind of nice the way it's set out here in the trees. That's beautiful. I'd love to visit there. What else do we have? What's this one? I'm playing the complete tourist fella. That's pretty. So much things to see. But yeah, Washington definitely on the list of places to go. So they were saying oh yeah, the other thing was over here somewhere. Because you had to see it in movies and stuff. This seems much easier than walking, I know, right? But anyway, back to our little plane. Because, well, you know. I left you in this position. Nice, nice. Now, let's see. We're going to go to CDI. We're going to click nav mode. Autopilot on. Nav. Hold altitude. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 4,000 feet. We're a little bit high, Murphy. Yes. Lower the nose just a tad. Altitude and down arrow. So that is it. Apologies for those. I know very little about Washington, D.C. and for good reason. I've always said, myself and Mr. Tucson said, this is a place we want to visit. And until we actually plan to go and visit a place, we don't read up on it because otherwise I've no patience. If I start reading about this now, I'll be like, well, we're going next week. That's it. It's just going to happen. So we've always held off on figuring out everything we want to know about Washington, D.C. and the history. Only because, well, we know as soon as we start reading up on it, we'll want to be there. We'll just want to visit. So, yeah, this is definitely a place we're going to visit. And I care not of any sort of political sway. It is just a fascinating place to visit. So it'll be interesting. So, let us ramble. We are about 8 minutes away from the first stop. And then, well, we're going to be doing the group flight then, as we head around. But like, this is still kind of Drzwecki design scenery here. Look, all the buildings and stuff. It's massive, including the airport. It's Ronald Reagan. They've done a custom job here. Colonel Fork says the tomb of the unknown soldier is guarded 24/7, 365, rain, snow, and shine. Nice. It's never unguarded. That's pretty cool. Like they do the same in Rome. You have the altar of the fatherland. It's that huge one there, kind of right in the middle of the. You know, what's it called? It's near the Forum. You know the big, massive white monument? And in there they have their own tomb of the unknown soldier. And that, again, is guarded. Very, very pretty. Now, why aren't we going V-speed here, Murph? Oh, we're at 3,000 already. Look at that. That was handy. We can probably go down to 2,000. As we resume on course. So down to 2, please. Altitude down and 500. There's one in France as well. Yeah, the one in France. Prince Harry was there a few years ago, says Kingsman. Nice. Rad Pilot says you should plan to stay for several days. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Purple Kona says, I spent a few days in DC from a honeymoon. Great place to visit. So much to see. Do you know what I mean? And like, a nation's capital is always going to be interesting to visit. Hands down because you're in another nation's capital. But there's just, you know, there's so much stuff, if you like, about DC. And what's fascinating is, like, I'm a bit of a history buff, but like, when you look at the history of the United States and what was achieved in a relatively short period of time, like what are we talking, 200 years? And you look at how sprawling and how big and it is. Do you know what I mean? You just put man on the moon, like. Now, we could have done that, but, you know, we said, no, let's be fair to them. Give them a shot. They were here first. Ireland is only a couple of years out. Well, what are we now, 90 years in the state? We're only 90 years and look what we've achieved. We've figured out how to have the crack. But it's fascinating. The States. I want to go. I don't know would I live in America because, you know the way, like, I love a place to visit, because people say, you know, you always love where you visit, or, you know, because it's a holiday all the time. But I absolutely love the States. And I've only been there once. And we're on where did we go? We went to New York and New Jersey. And we didn't really see much. Yeah, we saw New York and whatever, like, but culture, man. The best day trip we did. I know we did two of them. We did two amazing day trips. So the first one, we went out to a place called Woodbury Common in New Jersey. You might be familiar with it. Everyone goes there for shopping. But what we said we said we'd bus it. So we got a couple of different buses, and that was cool because, well, you get to see people, you get to meet people, normal people, and they're not there serving on your hand and foot, as in they're not restaurants or waiters or, you know, concierge. They're just normal people going about their everyday lives, and it's weird. Like it's when we were in New York, like before we went, you know, typical Irish tourist, I'd be like saying, now, you know, don't draw attention to yourself. People are just going to be busy. Do you know? And I'll never forget, I went down to the subway and, like, I was reading a map, and I might as well have been a goat looking at another goat who was looking at thunder. Hadn't a clue. And just a passerby, I said, hey, sorry, I said, you know, and I kind of half caught his attention, and he was about to say walking, and then I said, no, sorry. And then, like, I'll never forget it. He completely took as much time as you can give another person out of his day. He says, no problem, man. And he showed us on the map where to go. Then he actually said, look, I tell you what, I'll go with you. You get off when I say to get off, and then I'll come back to here. I was like, what? It was nuts. Very, very friendly people. But yeah, like, it's more, I want to, like, you want to see the country, though. Kaharia is away. Good night. Have a nice flight. I have to work tomorrow. Will you take care, my dude? Many thanks. Did you get any nice handbags? Annalisa, wait till you hear this. So we went over with one bag, and I had an old pair of Nike runners. These things, do you know what I mean? If they could talk to you, they would. They were really worn out. And I said, we're going to America and we're going to buy clothes. That was the mission. And we spent one day shopping, and I bought one of them, you know, them real sophisticated Samsonite bags. This thing was massive. I could fit into it. That's right. I could fit into this Samsonite bag. So we bought the bag. So we checked out 2 bags from Dublin and checked in 2 bags, but we only brought one with us. We had a bag in a bag. Anyway, that's not important. I had to leave me old runners. We stayed in the Wellington down on 7th Avenue or something. And, well, I bought new clothes, new runners, and I just love American clothes because, you know, their large is like extra large. So I'm like, oh, I can fit into smaller clothes and stuff. It was great. And yeah, it was amazing. Got loads and loads of clothes. Fancy clothes and stuff. But we bought the bag. Hey, Wombat is here. Good to see you, my dude. He says, good day from sunny California. Nice. It's not very sunny in Tipperary. It was raining in Everton today. It just wasn't nice. Nighty night out. They were like maternity trousers. They actually were. Mr. Two-Tone, do you remember the jeans that had like the hammer hook thingy in the side of them? They were like maternity trousers. They were stretchy denim. They were the best invention ever. Here's Johnny says, I stayed in the Wellington several times on business trips. The only thing I didn't really like about the Wellington, it was in a fantastic location. The shower was the best thing in the world, but the beds were made for the not so tall. Hey, Kingsman, listen to the Beatles. Nice. You know, my feet kind of went over the bed, but it was a very central location. It was fantastic. It was brilliant. But like, we have to go back to the States. I'm dying to go back to America. Just to visit, just to hang about, see the places, because... And this sim is like making it... It's just like, look at it! I need to go there and check it out. Wayne says, bro, I'd have you talking all the time. Where do you get your energy? I'm here till I fall asleep. You know, put a microphone in front of me and that's it. It can happen on Sunday Mass. And the Lord said unto thee, and then I'd go rambling. I don't really, but you know what I mean. Jay Winnicker says, need to come and see the call on me. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jay Winnicker. That needs to happen. will be the three dudes, three amigos, the three dudes. That has to happen. It will happen. Like, Oshkosh is planned for next year. For real. I know, right? Oshkosh. Murph goes to America. You thought Borat was good? Very nice. Instead of be, don't look at me head. But yeah. What was the best holiday you had, Murph, says Keen Lafford. Ooh. 99L says, I once bought pinstripe jogging pants from Land's End. Ooh, nice. You will spend at least a day at the Air and Space Museum, says Kozaki. Oh yeah, definitely. Museums and stuff, oh yeah, all day. You'd need a day just to see some of the museums. Like, we did the same when we were in London. It was like, we're going to the Imperial War Museum. Oh, grand. And like, I think Mr. Tooton, like, and then we're doing this, and then we're doing this. I was like, no. Today is for the Imperial War Museum. And that's what we did. We spent the whole day there. It was amazing. Now, mappage. We're very close. We're going to be landing soon. And then, friends, it's over to multiplayer, and we're all going to go exploring together. Where's the button? Heading. We're going to go this way. That's not right. It's over here. Hello. Heading button. Yoo-hoo. We're over here. Why is it doing that? Oh, hang on. Look what I did. I didn't press the D key. A rookie mistake. I hate to see it. Yeah, so the best holiday. It was probably France, what we did in 2018. So we drove from Ireland to France. Well, we got the ferry. I got sunburned before the ferry even left. I was sitting out on the deck drinking bottles of Peroni, Italian beer. I was on holidays. And yeah, I got sunburned. I was half cut, but I got sunburned on the deck before we even pulled out. And then, like, 2 hours into it, we're leaving now. Anyway, off we went. And yeah, we got to France the next day. It's a 17-hour crossing, which is nice, I don't do well. I lay down for the entire journey on my back. Whoop. But it was grand. And yeah, we drove. We got into Roscoff, drove down to a place called Carnac, which is beautiful, and spent a couple of days there. Then we went up to Saint Malo and Mount Michel. Then we went up to Normandy. Did all the sites. I brought the missus and the son all around Normandy. We did all the beaches. We went to every single museum, bar one, because it was closed. There are 28 official museums around the Normandy beaches area. We went to 27 of them. We missed one. And then we went to Paris. Oh no, then we went to Cannes. And then we went to Paris. It was amazing. I drove down the Champs-Elysees. I know, right? I drove in London. That wasn't too bad. Driving down the Champs-Elysees. I was expecting a medal. I was expecting the gendarme all to be clapping, going, Monsieur, superb. But they didn't. For that one moment, it felt like I was Michael Schumacher at the start of an F1 race. Ibuprofen extended the Tier 1 subscription through May. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much indeed, Ibuprofen. Kendra, you legend. Oh, thank you very much. Alison, motorcycle down the Champs-Elysees. Well, I don't have a sound effect to there should be like a motorbike down the Champs-Elysees. I drove down the Champs-Elysees with a caravan. Nice one, Scorpio. Caravan for the win. Smurfbot says, continue the banter over on our Discord and nothing shows up. Why is it doing it? Why does it do that? Kendra is away. You take care, and thank you so much again for the subscription, milady. Very, very kind of you. If I just turn these off, because they're failing. Yes. They're set on timer, and they weren't working the last time. Oh, look, I have a Choo-Choo Hype Squad thingy. Now, if I just type in Discord, will this work? Wait for it. Look. See? And if I do this. Look. Now it works. Now it works. I'll just have to type in all the stuff that I wanted to type in. There we go. See? Science. We want to go landing here, don't we? Yes. We turn it around here, Murph. You've gone and broken it. I've made a Hames of it. I've made an absolute... I had to cancel settings to get the bot to work on YouTube, and it wouldn't work at all. And I think I've broken the Twitch bot. It has an awful twitch since I've done that. Discord is still broken. Oh yeah, look at the state of... Hang on. Why is it doing that? Bear with me now. I'll fix it. Commands. Discord. Edit. Confirm. Right, there's one saved. Website, that works. What was the other one that broke? D. Was it merch? The merch one not working? Add a command. Merch? Merch. www dot, or as I like to call it, what? Two-tone. Murphy.comage/merch. And then come up with an error saying, that's a duplicate entry. Well, causes to you. Timers quotes module's name. Settings. No. Variables. No, that's not it. Murphy's trying to fix things on the fly. Merch. Turn it off. Right, see if this fixes it. Mod tools. Commands. I must go through. If any of you guys are interested how to, you know, once I finally get it working, that is. Dot two-tone Murphy.com/merch. Confirm. This is a duplicate entry. Yeah. I need to fix it. I'll fix it after the stream. Where's the airport, Murphy? You blithering idiot. Now, autopilot off. There we go. Let's just go this way. Go back to power. It is working. Is the merch one working? Oh, it is, look. I don't know anymore. I need to fix all of that. That's like, I'm off next week. So apart from putting stickers on my desk, I'm going to be doing fixing the bot. The bot and I shall have words. Many words. The Beetle tunage on the docks. I can only imagine, dude. Philly Roach, stall the ball. Oh, that's a great thing, isn't it? Button fixing and sticker affixing and painting. And do you know what a rookie mistake? I have these audio foam boards, right? And because I'm a genius, I got this spray on glue. Look at the photogrammetry though. Look at the state of it. It's gorgeous. That's weird, but that's gorgeous. Look at the houses. That's literally someone's house. Wouldn't they be mortified? 11 o'clock in the day and the curtains are closed. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, as an absolute idiot, I used this spray on glue. And, you know, I thought it was a good idea. Here's a guy who's after getting lost. I used spray on glue and stuck the audio boards directly to the wall. And now, to try and remove them, it leaves a whole load of stuff on the wall that I have to scratch it all off again. Really not looking forward to that. Connor Fork says, Murph, I bought the DC landmarks solely for the tomb being modelled right. Thanks for showing it. My pleasure, my dude. I hope you enjoy it. It's good, like, I like it. Philly Rose says, Michael O'Leary is looking for a pilot like you. He is. He absolutely is. Wait till you see me landing. Hang on, we have a button. The joystick button. It's not too happy now, I can tell you, but it's the stick button, we'll call it. I do believe we're landing here. Doesn't Mr. Two-Tone have a list of jobs for you to do? Oh, listen. After I did the leopard crawl up the stairs the other night, yep, I had a list of chores to do. The pubs will be open soon in the pool. We'll have to go and have a few. Absolutely, Kingsman. We're going to the tavern or cavern or that place where they play Beatles music all day. My name is on the wall there. Well, it should be. I scratched it in there many years ago. Okay, Murph. Bit of a crosswind here, look. So, Manassas, Virginia. Why I chose this place is a guy I listened to on a podcast. His name is Scott Smith. And he runs a podcast. It's called motivationtomove.com. And, well, I listened to him because, well, he's a genius. And it's like a 10-minute podcast. And he's not one of these, like, I'm going to motivate you. He just kind of talks to you. Well, they all talk to you. It's a podcast. But I find him very good and interesting to listen to. And he helps me kind of have a positive approach to each day. And I've absolutely butchered this for a landing. Should be a go-around, Murph. It's a go-around, Murph. The shame we butchered it. Because I was too busy talking. There's a water trap in one of the taxiways here. Ooh. Oh, there is, look! Well, there's something you don't see every day. The simulated shame. Will turn Murph into a Liverpool fan. Well, I like sports. Go sports. Yes, I'm always up for the winner. You know, if I follow one particular team and, they came second. They didn't lose, they came second. So we're just going to do the pattern of shame here and get ourselves on the ground because, we need to go flying. I only remember the group Manassas with Stephen Stills, says Nighty Night Owl. Ooh. Simulated horror. The shame, however, is real. Warhamster says, well, it wouldn't be the first time you ended up in the trees. I thought it was being responsible going for a go-around. I was like, Murph is so professional. I mean, he flies so well. He could be a real pilot. He never makes mistakes. Wayland Yutani is away. You take care, my dude. Many thanks for stopping by. Kingsman says, is Mrs. Two-Tone a Liverpool fan? She is. She did. Yeah. She is a Liverpool fan. A Liverpudlian supporter. Go around the trees. I'm never going to live this down. Now, power back. Don't mind the Murph. No shame in going around. Better than a... Now you said it, Annalisa. See? That's what it's all about. Annalisa always has me back. You legend. Favourite player of all time for Liverpool. Doesn't matter what decade, what year, doesn't matter. Who is your favourite player of all time? Glaswegian Aviator says, quite a while back, but how dare you lot come to Edinburgh and beat us in rugby? Listen, I love Edinburgh. I've been there for the tattoo and also the Fringe Festival. I have friends in Edinburgh. And I frequented a pub called the Cannyman. Great spot. King Kenny. Ian Rush says, Muse fan. Ian Rush, yeah. Man after my own heart. Ronnie Rosenthal. Ian Rush. I like Ian Rush. Only because of his moustache. It was brilliant. He looked like... Do you know what I mean? Stephen Gerrard. Gerrard was brilliant, wasn't he? Who was the other fellow with the real thick accent? Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher's down there in the fence. Do you remember Jamie Carragher? He's a pundit now. He talks on television. A lot of Irish players used to play. I remember when Paul Ince used to play for Liverpool. Not that Paul Ince is Irish. He's not. He's English, but, Right. Steady now, Murph. Sink it gently. That's a little bit better. Look at their speed. And we're against the wind. It's a little bit better. There was less shame in that one. Terry McDermott. What about Robbie McGinty? Robbie Fowler. Do you remember Robbie Fowler? Who was the keeper? Do you remember Bruce Grobbelaar? Wasn't he a Liverpool keeper? Carragher is a great against Gary Neville. Or, yeah, then they get Roy in there. Yeah. So what are you talking about? Why are you giving out? Don't be giving out about him. Makes no sense. Kingsman went to school with him. With Jamie Carragher. Nice. Right, park and break off. No, park and break on. Here we are. Welcome to Manassas. I'm not going to delay by going through the shutdown procedure. We're just going to exit out, restart the sim, as was our want. And yeah, buttons, Murph, buttons. So yes, do you know what we have to do now that we're on this screen? This is important because suddenly our viewership will go from wherever we're at, the 140s, you know, into the stratosphere. Oh yeah. Oh. The hot tub interval. Take a good long hard look at that, lads. A good long hard look at that. As we restart the sim here. But look at it in fairness, right? Could you imagine? It's like a single occupancy hot tub. Hot tub for one. And it's inflatable. It's heated purely by logs. Do you know what I mean? In the hot tub. Doing the thing. Okay. I'll stop the messing. This one is even nicer. This gives you the whole I'm going to relax now kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? That music, every time it gets me. Straight away, I can see the viewer count falling. It should be going up, it's going down. How's your yoga, Murph? Says Waltons. It's strong. This is the tub to get your maternity pants. Oh. That's my Oval Office. I see what you did there. Oh. If you go onto Twitch and you go to, you know, just chatting, the first two lines, people in hot tubs. Seamus McNeil says, I was just about to get my tea. I don't feel hungry anymore. Wait, the viewer count actually went up. See? It works. It's a science. People be like, hang on, what's this guy doing? He has a hot tub. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Oh. What does this one do? Oh, do you know what it'll do? Actually, hang on. Do you know what it'll do now? Because the sim is still loading up in the background. And, you know, the shame. I'll do something. Right? Let's see now. You've probably already seen it, but sure, I'll show it again. No, wait now. Shh. Now, that needs to be quiet. So what we're going to do, I gave it away. We know what's going to happen. We're going to get raided by... Could you imagine 15 or 20,000 people arrive over here and I'm just like... And like, then be like, wait, he's not in a hot tub at all. The simulated horror. What does this one do? Hang on, wait. But you know what I mean? Like, it's very fancy that. Now, we're over here somewhere. I was trying to... Did the sim even load? Ah, it did. Great success. Okay, so... runway, Murph. There we are. Yes. So, our flight planage. So, a bit of background, what we're doing. That's going to be an early flight for some people. I know that. So don't worry. If you can make it, brilliant. If you can't make it, you'll catch me up at some stage. It's going to take about 12 hours. Yeah, give or take. So we'll be going from Ireland to Iceland. That's about a 3.5 hour. Then we'll stop and have some breakfast. Then we go from Iceland to Greenland. That's another 3 hours. We'll stop and have brunch. Then we'll go from Greenland to Goose Bay in Canada, 369-ish. And then we'll fly there. We'll have lunch. And then we'll fly down to... well, it's near Greenly Island. The aircraft got down as far as Greenly Island. And wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. When we arrive to Greenly Island, we have a little treat in store for the Thunderflies. We'll be doing a full air show as we arrive. What? It's going to be an air show. It's not just like a bit of messing. It's an air spectacular. Now, let it sink in there for a minute. But yes, that's what's going to happen. I'm super excited. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. Now, we need to do a thing. Buttons, Murph, buttons. Yes. We like buttons. And, well, we're going to go over here. And, we'll press this one. Yes, that'll work. So, we're going to start off in Kilo Hotel Echo Foxtrot, Manassas Regional Airport. That's where we're going to start. Yes. And we're going to fly straight down to a place called Eagle's Nest, which is Whiskey 13. It's in a place called Waynesboro. Yeah, right. That's where we're going flying right now. We are live on all players on the North Europe server, as was our want. Let me see. Weight and balance, not good and dodgy. Flight conditions. We'll go with live weather and live time for the crack, will we? Just to make it kind of real. Jeminica says, shame I'm working. I'd volunteer some Corsair showing. Well, don't worry, like, these sort of marathon streams, I want to be doing more of them. At what time will the tasty beverages commence on Sunday? All day. It's all day, my man. It's going to be happening. I'll probably start off with a coffee, but then, you know. Deliveries don't start till about 5 p.m. It's a shame we don't have Uber Eats. I know, right? Hey, old veterans here. Scott, good to see you. Thunderflies in the hot tub, says Waltons. I know, right? No, it'll be interesting. We're going to learn a bit of stuff. And the fun part is we're recreating a bit of history. The Bremen, of course, was the very first aircraft to fly from the east to the west. Well, the very first airplane from the east to the west. And the official menu, the food they had bouillon and sandwiches at about 1 o'clock. Mr. Tudon says, so I guess I'm cooking. Well, we'll probably get pizza or something, will we? We'll let the chat decide what toppings go on the pizza. And I have to eat it live on stream. And if anyone says catfish, no, it's not going to happen. There will be no fish of any description. Murph, you're talking about fish again. You said you wouldn't. Distractions. Flying chickens. Oh, there will be pineapple. Octopus. Pineapple and ham. Pizza without pineapple. No. Glaswegian Aviator. Tuna. Scorpio says, Murphy, you landed on me. Awfully sorry. I'll move out of your way there now, good sport. Anchovies. Ooh. Hey, Brian Mott is here. Good to see you, my dude. Right. Here we are, sports fans, on the ground in Manassas, Virginia. Live time, live weather. Let's see what happens. So, we're here in a little Cessna 172. Engage the parking brake. Fuel shut-off valve goes in. Battery and alternator come alive. Beacon light, nav light go on. Yes. Fuel shut-off valve is in. Fuel is in. Turn our mags to both. We know what to do. We're going to say, clear prop. Oh, hang on. What's this over here? There's lights flashing. They're waiting on us. Lights are... Yeah, so clear prop. Ooh. It's alive! Avionics Master, Bus 1 and Bus 2. Get some lightage. That's important. That's a bit better. Press RD for Delta. B for Bravo. Nice, nice. Get all lightage and stuff on. Now, what I think I can do here, if I followed the instructions of Colonel Fork. Now, let's see if we can do this. So, where did we say we're at? KHEF, right? K H E F. Enter. Get data. Colonel Fork, you genius, and Murphy, you we're a pair of geniuses. So, the METAR for Manassas. Let's have a read, shall we? Winds 300 at 7 knots. Visibility 10 statute miles. Winds 2... Oh, no. Yeah. No. Temperature 29. Dew point 9. Altimeter 298. Niner. Oh, yes, actually, it's bang on. It's bang on. You can have what the lads in the Bremen had, Murph. Yeah, bullion. Yeah. And scallops. Sounds like a plan. Oh, look. There's a Baron. Okay, all is looking well, and we're going to go flying. Why isn't that joystick thingy-majiggy working? Yes, yes, yes. There we go. It's alive. Okay, so we're going to start taxiing out. So the wind, what did we say the wind was? Park and brake off. And let's taxi. SJ Flight 2 is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. We'll have spam. That's an arrow, not a bar. What? Hang on. Oh, look, it's an arrow, not a Baron at all. What an absolute disaster of a night. The brain isn't functioning today. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get days like that? Now, Discord. Yes, yes. Yes. There's some linkage to distract you. Do you ever have a night like that? The brain just doesn't work. You start saying kind of strange things. Mr. Chippy says, I am from Barrow. It's a Spitfire, actually. Listen. The egotage, as Keen Lafford says, is real. It absolutely is. And I'm the one that knocked out my Bertha Jemison yesterday. Nice one. I'm on the method to madness. Thank you, Annalisa. Thank you. And it's hampering my style and my brain. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Now, are we going the right way here, Murph? We are. The wind is blowing that way. So don't forget, you probably noticed in that video I showed you the amazing work, once again, by the man, the myth and the legend that is Jepson 2001. But he built a static Bremen aircraft, a Junkers W-33. Looks amazing. 'Tis strong stuff. It is, Annalisa. It'd take the bend out of you. Very nice. As an itch appeared on my head. So alternator, not alternator, transponder on. A wild itch appears. I know, right? Look at this, we got a lot of people. The town coat of arms is literally a bee and an arrow. Very original. Oh, Barrow. I see what you did there. Right. It's about time we get vertical. What will be your cruising altitude? Very close to 4,000 feet. We might have to get a little bit higher. We don't need flaps for takeoff. Don't know why they were down. Okay, are we ready to go rambling? I think so. Let's get ready to rumble. So, power set. Airspeed is alive. There's 60. Oopsie daisy. Is the Piper Baron following you? The shame! The shame! Here's a guy who thinks Baron was made by Piper. EL says, watching the stream, ready to go, but completely forgot to take the joystick. Watching Thunderflies spawning in is awesome. Absolutely. So a decent takeoff here, Murph. We're kind of looking alright. We got ourselves trimmed out here. Did you see the new Beechcraft arrow? I'm never going to live that up. Or down, as it were. Okay, but we're kind of looking decent here now on our first bit of a takeoff. So what we're going to do, because I know you're only itching to get going, we're going to press this button first, then this button. So, if you lot are flying along with me just now, do now... Oh, look at that. Do now press the number 2 into the chat. Welcome to the flying circus. Ooh. Hello, Fireflies. As we make our departure out of Manassas, Virginia. King Leopard says, I'll have to start getting paid for this. 1 marshmallow. 2 marshmallow. 3 marshmallow. We got 6 Thunderflies. Nice. So if you guys are new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 1900 Zulu time. Monday nights on YouTube, Wednesday and Fridays are right here on Twitch. You guys do like this sort of content, be sure to hit the followage button. Oh, here's the thing. If you type in exclamation followage, it should tell you how long you're following the channel. Hey, Devil453, many thanks for the follow, my dude. Ooh, it works! It works! It works! He made it work. We need to celebrate. Oh, hang on, we need to fix this. It's not quite centered. Hang on. Configure video. Oh, look, it looks fine there. Why didn't it look fine on the screen? Configure video. Where did that button go? Hang on. We can do things. It's called pan. Yes. Oh, yeah. Can I follow the fan? King Leopard says we got 44 plus a Murph. Nice. We got some Spitfires, Arrows, Bonanzas, Finanzas, Cessna 172s, MB 339s. There's a goose and a chopper. Get to the chopper now. Look, you've all found a button and you're giving it socks. Les the Tog says, Murph, Have you seen the fans with helicopters underneath? Looks like chopper hovering. Yep, we got some choppers. Too much socks and the bot ignores you. Oh, probably, yeah, it probably needs like a 5-second cooldown. That's pretty cool. Dava says, "G'day, Mr. Murph. Here as a result of your star appearance on Gripper Sims Twitch." Well, many thanks, mid dude. Very kind of you to join us. So we're going to go to nav mode. Ka-ching. And we'll bang to the right. We're going to hang around at 3,000 feet, as was our want. We've got the fan cam on. Only no, fans. That's pretty cool. There's actually a command called followage. The followage is strong in that one. Hey, Got Border Collies is here. If it doesn't work, just give it like 5 seconds. Then it should be good to go. I'm sure I can edit that. Last Region says, "Murph, do you have only fans?" No, just one fan. Only fan. If I reach up really high, you can see me hand just that fan up there. That's all we got. Hello, Spitfire. This is kind of pretty looking. That's a great shot. Screenshot for the win, Murph. Ooh. Why is it not working? Start server. We're over here, look. Ooh. Old Veteran says, "We got a fan in each room in the house. It is the south and required." Absolutely. Only fans, but it's just ceiling fans, desk fans, box fans, window fans. So over a place called Lye Portland Park. As we ramble down. This is pretty, isn't it? I mean, would you look at the state of the scenery? Dava says, "Here in Queensland, Australia, we have fans everywhere." Ooh. Booms. Bathroom fan is the most important, especially if it's a bathroom fan under the stairs. Old Veteran says, "I had to buy a floor fan to blow on my PC when I play Microsoft Flight Sim. The heat is real." I would so love that. I adore the heat. I love the heat. I'm not a fan of the cold at all. Winter is coming. This is the new Murphy. He's transported himself into a fan. Just like the followage command, isn't it cool? Very fancy. Oh, the humidity. Annalisa, probably not. Did I add any more? Oh, you can do a hug. If you do exclamation mark hug and then the target name. Oh, there's the thunderflies. Did you see them? They're so hot right now. It's like I'm flying with them again. Don't make a mess of it, Murph. Would you look at the state of that, ladies and gentlemen? They're so hot right now. Don't act like you're not impressed. Mind the camera. Don't mind. You're impressed. I know you're impressed. I can hear it in your voice. Ah, look. Surf Murph. Sir Murphbot hugs everybody. How romantic. He's an owl sweetheart, the owl Murphbot, so he is. Huh? The owl sweetheart. Oh, keep your distance, bot. Stay back. Look at the state of them go. Thunderflies, we salute you. The coding has been real for the Murph. Button pressing intensifies. We got ourselves a convoy. Oh, there is a Baron. Look, there's a Baron down there. I was right all along. It was a Baron. Hug the hot tub. Doesn't want to hug me. Murph, really? Uh-oh. Colonel Park says, not buying it, Murph. As he lines up another shot. Ooh. Sir Murphbot hugs SJ Fly from a safe distance. Oh dear. It even hugs the Eurovision. It's so hot right now. I don't know what to make of it. It makes no sense. Gib Ireland says, I should be counselling me. Oh no, I should do counselling. I can make lots of sense. For I'm a genius. Isn't this only fantastic? We're all like, you know what I mean? Hugging things and doing stuff and other things with... It has to happen. Turn up your volume, man. Hugs, Terry. Come on, Terry, getting all the hugs. So, for the millions watching at home, how about a wing wave? He's having trouble packing the car with all the hugs. Disco dance. Brace yourself. Look at it go! Look at it go! That song, though. Am I getting predictable or something? You just knew it was going to happen. Thunder flies to the rescue. Johnny Aardvark is in the house. Good to see him, my dude. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday, also known as the Hump Day. But that's okay. You see, we're nearly at the weekend. Annalisa, doing the mad dancing. She jumps from the fan, crisps flying everywhere. Draco Sensei's here. Good to see him, my dude. Ah, she says hug the boss. That's Mrs. Two-Tone, by the way. I'm not the boss. Look at my shiny head with the light. I just realised it's very warm. So we're going to a place called Eagle's Nest, Whiskey 13. Let's learn some interesting things about our flight this evening. So, wait till you hear this. We went flying, we took off out of Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. Very nice. The first airport in the area was Arlington's Hoover Field, which opened in 1926, near the present site of the Pentagon. The need for a better airport was acknowledged, and the construction of KDCA began in 1940. Ooh. The airport is southwest of Washington, D.C. Does anyone know the other famous airport in Washington? It was in Die Hard 2. John McClane. Yippee-ki-yay. The airport opened in 1941, just before the US entry into the Second World War. The public was entertained by displays of wartime equipment, including a captured Japanese Zero, which is a war prize flown in US Navy colours. Ooh. On February 6th, 1998, President Bill Clinton, I am not here, signed legislation changing the airport's name from Washington National to Ronald Reagan to honour the former president on his 87th birthday. Oh, I didn't know that. So what can we tell you about Washington? Well, Washington is the capital city of the United States. The estimated population of 705,000 as of July 2019 makes it the 20th most populous city in the United States. It's located on the Potomac River, bordering Maryland and Virginia. Country roads. Oh, that's West Virginia. With Congress holding its first ever session here in the year 1800. The city was named for George Washington, the first president of the United States, and a founding father. The city of Washington was founded in 1791 to serve as the national capital. In 1791, President Washington commissioned Pierre-Charles Levant, or Peter Levant, a French-born architect and city planner, to design the new capital. As the seat of the US federal government and several international organizations, the city is an important world political capital. It is one of the most visited cities in the United States. Home to some of America's favourite architecture, the White House, the Washington National Cathedral, the Thomas Jefferson Memorial, the United States Capitol, Lincoln Memorial, and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. The, who's this? Is it Smithsonian Institute? Is an educational foundation chartered by Congress in 1846 that maintains most of the nation's official museums and galleries in Washington, D.C. Famous people born in Washington. Are you sitting down for this now? Wait till you hear this, right? J. Edgar Hoover. He was in charge of the FBI, those lads. He was born here. Goldie Hawn. Do you remember Goldie Hawn? What was that film? What was the film with Goldie Hawn? First Wives Club. That was like the sequel to Bad Girls. So I read that something. Maybe the prequel. But yes, Samuel L. Jackson was born there. The path of the righteous man is for set. That fella. Do you know what I mean? And who else? Bill Nye the Science Guy. No way. And I also believe more important than all of them put together, more important, here's Johnny. Yep, it's true. He said he hails from there. Did you go over the Pentagon already? Yeah. What kind of far can I have when you get to the plane when you get there? Home to the Air and Space Museum and the Dulles Annex. Very good. Yeah, Dulles was the other airport. Well done. Yous are all geniuses. Now, what else can I tell you? Education time at Murph. With a big thanks to, Mrs. Two-Tone. So we just took off from Manassas Regional Airport, which is in Manassas, Virginia. The airport was built in 1931. Due to airport activity and nearby housing developments, the airport moved to its current location in 1964. In 1992, the city purchased a control tower from the Centennial Airport near Denver and reassembled it at Manassas Regional Airport. I'm just reading a message off screen. They're making fun of me. Because that's hard to do. Thanks, Seamus. Manassas, it is the busiest general aviation airport in Virginia, with more than 415 aircraft, 26 businesses based on site, including charter companies, avionics, maintenance, flight schools, and aircraft services. Manassas is an independent city in the Commonwealth of Virginia. In July 1861, the First Battle of Manassas, also known as the First Battle of Bull Run, was fought nearby. 'Twas the first major land battle of the American Civil War. Well, where we're heading to right now, we're going to a place called Eagle's Nest. It's a privately owned airport. Elevation stands at 1,437 feet. Eagle's Nest operates a small flight school, which currently offers flight instruction towards the private, instrument, and commercial ratings. 2 Cessna 172M aircraft are available to rent. Located in Waynesboro, Virginia, the city is surrounded by Augusta County and is named for General Anthony Wayne, who's an American soldier, officer, and statesman of Irish descent. Gahan the Irish were everywhere. Until after the Civil War, Jarman's Gap, only some 6 miles northeast of Waynesboro, was the major crossing of the Blue Ridge Mountains in the area, making Waynesboro a convenient location for a stop for many. Ooh. And then finally, where we're going to be heading to is a place called Front Royal, Warren County Airport. It's a general aviation public airport. Front Royal, the town in Warren County, Virginia, originally settled in 1754 and was incorporated as Front Royal in 1788. Front Royal is located at the confluence on the north and south forks of the, Shenandoah River. Shenandoah River? Shenandoah? Murph can speak. Words work. Front Royal is the home of Randolph Macron Academy, founded in 1892, which features an Air Force JROTC program. That's nuts. And who would have thought when you start planning a flight like this, and again, do you know what I have to show you? This is going to be epic. Hang on. Wait. Shenandoah. Thank you. Now let me see. When I plan my flight, I plan all my flights. That comment was for Scott and not Murphy. Murphy, you big idiot. Now, I plan all my flights on Sky Vector, right? Buttonage, and buttonage. Yes, that's a button. Establish connection to the sim. So when I start planning my flights on Sky Vector, which is pretty cool, I love Sky Vector. It's very hard to know when you're looking at the map and you say to yourself, yeah, it looks grand, do you know? So what I need to do, if I press this button, right, and double click it, and we now say Chrome, look at the state of this. Hang on, we'll press this button, and where does this guy live? He lives over here, look. We'll press this button. This is a moving map with Sky Vector. I know, right? Isn't this off the hook? So essentially what it is, there's a small bit of coding required, but it essentially allows you to have Sky Vector as a moving map, which is so handy. Because if you fly in the United States, in particular VFR in the United States, well, this is just going to be the coolest thing you've ever seen in the history of all things that you've ever seen. So the weather station down here in Waynesbury, we can zoom in and have a look. Now the only thing is, it doesn't track the aircraft. It doesn't stick to it, so you have to kind of move it around. But you can see now some of the information we can read from this. Well, first and foremost, the altitude here, 4,200, is the safe altitude. And as you can see, we're approaching high ground away off in the distance. Well, you can't see it. I'll show you now in a minute. 3,800, but then up as high as 4,800. And there's like a mountain ridge. See the ridge here that we're very, very close to? We're going to be flying over this neck of the woods shortly. And when I I'll put it back on the sim and you'll see it. And you've other stuff over here. If you click on the layers, you can turn on the text weather, which will give you meters and taffs. But it'll also give you different segments. Segments are important because they'll tell you various traffic stuff. We can also turn on the weather radar, for which there's probably no rain over this neck of the woods. If you zoom out, see you have rain, look. So you have turbulence, and you have rain radar thingamajiggies. I saw this on the Flying Fabio's stream the other day, and he just kind of just made it appear, and he was like, hey, look at this, and then it disappeared. I was like, oh, how did he do that? I need that in my life right now. Coding, he calls it. So basically, if you want this to work, there's a download you need to get. I think it's on my Discord. I'll drop it in later on. But essentially, you need to have Google Chrome. You need to download the gadget to make it work. And then you just need to go into the extension panel in Google Chrome, turn on developer mode, manually load up the little plugin that makes it work, and then you're laughing. Oh, look, Alison has little nav map showing in the game. That's pretty cool. Does little nav map have the... does it give you that stuff as well, I wonder? It's hard to know, isn't it? But I just think it's absolutely fantastic. So if you want to know more, would you like to know more? Just hit me up on Discord and I'll drop the link of where the file is. I know Colonel Fork and also Ailerons into Wind have it working and installed. So if you guys are stuck, maybe reach out to them two gentlemen's and, well, they'll give you a hand. There's a place called Hood over here. It's actually called Hood. Welcome to Hood. But as you can see, that the ground is starting to catch up to us, so we'll have to start climbing soon. But look, just look how stunningly beautiful the countryside is here. And we're only, 20 minutes outside of Washington, D.C.? It's phenomenal. And look at the traffic we have behind us. Holy moly. There's like...
Traffic.
all around. 4,000 is enough. Great. Okay. No kidding. On my moving map near W13, there are Amelia Drive, Jaeger Drive, and Boyington Boulevard. A lot of aviation names here. Nice, Goblin. Are you using live weather, though? Yes. Gibbo, yeah. Live weather. Avgas is $5 a gallon. Is that good or bad? It's so green and lush. I know, right? Viper Strike says Little Nav Map is a lifesaver. Okay, so 4,000 says Alison. And we know, never doubt Alison, because, well, she'll make a digit out of you. So we're going to climb here a little bit. Up, see, Daisy. It's a bit on the high, says, a bit on the high side. Okay. No video dropped there. Huh? Oh, did my video? Maybe it did. It could have done us something. Isn't this nice? It's a better dollar more than your locale. Yeah, okay, that's probably dear so. I read the Sky Vector is awesome for the US, but not as good for Europe, but could be wrong. No, you're 100% right, Gibbo. It's not that it's bad for Europe, but they have all the VF4 charts for the United States there. So the only other option you have, I think I have one somewhere, hang on. Where did I put it? Is the question, where did I hide it? I have VF4 sectional charts for Ireland. I know, right? Hang on. I've hidden them somewhere. Maybe they're back here. Hang on. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a GoPro. Handy. No, it's not there. Where does this live? I don't know where it lives. I'll have to dig it out for you. But if you want the VF4 charts for Ireland, you can get onto the Ordnance Survey of Ireland, or OSI, and they do, I think it's a 1 to 50,000 or 1 to 500,000 VF4 map of Ireland. It's about €25, Gibbo, if you're interested to get one. But again, it's it's quite good. Like, it gives you all the ICAO codes. The mapping is very, very good. I don't know where I left it. I want to show it to you. I'll try and find it. Philly Road says, does the OSI ship international? It does, Corner Fork, yeah, 100%. And if it doesn't, let me know. I'll pick one up and just send it over to you. Philly Road says, will be interesting to see what Navigraph and Simbrief do after the takeover. It's Simbrief and Navigraph, they've always worked very, very close together historically because they integrated with each other. But in saying that, hang on. As he typed a message. Yeah, we can send it over, 100%. Mr. Chippy says, he reminds me of that fish in Finding Nemo. Dory. Who, me? Just keep swimming. That fella. Oh no, that one. Where did... Oh, it's very annoying. That was the sound of me chair move. Do you know what I'll do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a bit of music and I'm going to scuttle around. It's over there somewhere. It's in what... you can't see them. I could move the camera to see. I'll be showing you the contents of my drawers. That's very hot in my head. Wait here. It's over here somewhere. Hang on. What's in this? Door number 1. No, it's not there. That's a light. Be careful. Oh, it's hot. Do you know what I got? Hang on. Oh, that's going to fall over. I got a green screen. It's a huge green screen. Anyway, that's not important. Oh, my finger. I just thought I'd show you. Now, lock that. Oh. Now, where did I hide? Ailerons into Wind would love this. It's called The British Army, A Pocket Guide. And it shows you all loads of stuff about, It's a family channel, Murph. We don't want to see what's in your drawers. Streamlabs hugs Murphy's drawers. Why is it saying Streamlabs? Where's Sir Murphbot gone? Did we kill him off? That's strange. Hang on, I'll keep looking.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Hey, Rudiger Odenbach. Many thanks, my dude. Wait. Why? Where did Sir Murphbot go? The bots are rising again. Streamlabs, hang on, Streamlabs, what's going on? Behave yourself. Dag nang it. If I go to this, close that for a minute, Murph. Alert box. Name. Sir Murphbot. Alert box. Launch. Now, someone type in like a command or a hug or something. My head is so hot right now. It's like it's burning, as you know. I'll have a sip of a tasty. What have I got in my hands? Look, I have an iPad that I never owned. Cover. Ah, he's alive! I fixed him! And then I have some lightage. Nothing to worry about. It's all under control. Anyway. What else is here? Oh. Hey, there's a blue amber mic. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Is it over here? Oh, hang on, we're getting close. We're getting closer to the thing that we need to get close to. No. I have aeronautical charts for Missouri and St. Louis, or St. Louis. What the? Hang on! Oh, I'm after ripping something. Oh, there's a hard drive. What the hell is that? Oh, do you know what that's for? That's for a microphone. Oh, don't tell me it's in behind there, is it? I'll never get that. Is it, did I check this one? Oh, I did. Did I check this one? Oh, maybe it's in here. Hang on. That's not annoying at all. Oh, that was... Oh. And that's hot. I love this. Missouri aeronautical charts. And look at the picture they put up. From Eric Greetens, the governor. He just seems so happy, doesn't he? St. Louis didn't get one of these. That's not important. Hang on. Is it over here? Where did I put it? Where does it hide? Where's it? Oh, no, it's a hat drawer. Oh! Out. Hang on. That's not like me to lose that. Well, it is. But I didn't lose it. It lives somewhere else. HP. Oh, look what that's cool looking. I'm going to find this late at night and it'll be like, oh look, there. Oh, that's not it either. I can't find it. Oh, hang on. Is there a mountain? Steady. No, we're okay. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I'll find it again. A speaking chair. Oh, there go the thunderflies again. Is there a pilot in the plane? There is. I got distracted. Yes, Alison, 4,000 was nice and safe. It even gave me time to step out of the plane. It's not important. It's a VFR map for Ireland. Gibbo, I'll find it and take a picture. And yes. How did we even get onto this subject? I don't know. Anyway, where are we? We're close, I think. I don't even remember asking, says Gibbo. You probably didn't. Now, what we're saying, I think it's going to be runway 27 for the win. Which is pretty much a straight in approach. You started talking about Sky Vector. It's not important, but I won't sleep. I'm the same. I will not sleep until that is found. What do we say, runway? W19, so we have 06 or 24. I've no METAR information here, but I'm gonna go with 24. What do you reckon? Winds calm according to AWAS. Murph, always know where your charts are. Kozaki, it's a rookie mistake. Imagine if I was actually flying and be like, do you have the charts? I'd be like, I hid them here somewhere. I'll get the medics out on runway 27. Very kind of you, Alison. Right. Down we go. At a rate of 500 feet per minute. As we're going to go for runway 24. This is very nice here though, isn't it? Like, I mean, look at the state of the place. Look at it. It's so lush and nice and tranquil. Tinko. They'd be in your flight bag. Yeah, but... No. Will you be flying by the stars on Sunday? Well, you see, we're not following the exact... You see, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. The actual flight of the Bremen, it took them 36 and a half hours. But there's no aircraft in the sim that will replicate the performance. And, to be honest, if I stay awake for 36 and a half hours, you know what I mean? Murphy's flight bag is full of bottles of gin. Do you have it? Have you the chart? Who needs the chart? I can't... Hang on. That would... ASMR. Hang on. No. Just be able to do this. Oh, did you hear that one? Yes! That was supposed to be the sound of the gin bottle opening. Yes. As Murphy sticks his fingers in his mouth. But yeah.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Look at this. John Morris has become a member. Very, very kind of you, my dude. Thank you so very much indeed. Would a 36-hour flight be a 2 or 3 bottle flight? Two, anyway. You'd be under pressure now with the third one. But definitely 2. Right, slow it down, Murph. It would be, there's a guy sitting at the end of the runway with an open suitcase and a sign that says, maps for sale. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I should do a whole, like, movie kind of moment. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. I can tell you I don't have any money. What I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills for which I have something over a very long career. Do you hear me voice breaking and everything? Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you release my maps now, I will not pursue you. I will not come for you. But if you don't, I will find you. I will come for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. Taken. That'll be a new thing. They've taken his maps. What will happen? You shall not pass! I can even make it into Lord of the Rings. One map to rule them all. I'll play as Frodo. Who gets to be Samwise Gamgee? Oh no, wait, hang on, I don't want to be Frodo. I'll be Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey? Runway inside. Where do we get... This is what happens with Method Madness. Or Method of... this stuff. How will you find them if you've no maps? I see what you did there. So, autopilot going off. So, gang, I'm going to try and land first. And this is quite a small little airfield. That's why I you know, let's try and land it here. So, I'm going to try and land first. Then we're going to record you guys coming in. And then we're going to hightail it up to our last airport. Our approach is a little bit fast. It's okay, we can recover it. We'll slip it in. Oh, look at the slippage. This is a mighty fine slippage. I should really turn this on. There we go. So there's 80 knots. 1 notch of flaps, please. Oh, this is going to be sporty. The winds are kind of calm. You get very little breeze. That was a weird sound again. Did you hear it? Oh, this is a short little runway. This is going to be fun. Runway 24. There's your man with the maps. Look at him. Look at him. Right, easy doesn't Murph. Down we get. Touchdown. Right, bring our flaps back in. Bit of manual braking. And ramble over here to the left-hand side. Hello. Thank you. So as we spin it around, you spin me right round. Loggy, right? Right, buttons. Traffic, yes. Yes. Show the nameplates, because that's important. Now we need to go to this guy, yes, this guy and this guy, followed by this guy, all the guys, and then this guy. Oh, there's Captain Jack. What's going to happen, sports fans? Uh-oh. Flying Tritz has paused. Here comes AR. Oh no, Air Trounder pilot. Muse fan is inbound. Nicely done. Irish top at the pops. Leg it. Charles Farm is in. David's in. Rogers RC75. Nicely done, my dude. Here's a Spitfire with JMS 737 in it. The commitment is real. Uh-oh, stairway to bacon. Gears up, gears down. It's doing us something. Kazaki Flyer, there's Samson Video, Colonel Fork. Ooh, nicely done. There's Druid Zeus. Rad pilot Randy. Uh-oh, Druid. Will you stop in time? That is the question. There's Cy Murray. There's Captain Rudiger. Ooh, bit of a bounce, but he's held it. Big Papa Polly. Say that 10 times really fast. Big Papa Polly, Big Papa Polly, Big Papa Polly, Big Papa Polly. Whoosh Blamo's made it. Papa Joe B is down. Manuel has landed. There's Gordon 77. Very nice. Torhak is in the chopper. Get to the chopper now. He's flying around. See you later and Benevant. Or Benevat. Very nice, my dudes. There's Catbat 9 in his virtual reality. Fly Guy. Ooh. Here comes Viper Strike right on the center line. Nicely done, my dude. Tarnish 42 is in. There's a goose. Andrew Hill is flying the goose. Oh, what's going to happen here? There could be tippage. Rogers RC75 inbound. He's cloaked. Soon to be uncloaked. There's Captain Arash. There's Draco. 8 Barley. Ooh, centerline landing, my dude. Very nice. Yes, yes. He's in a Piper Bonanza. Ooh. Piper Bonanza. Can't believe I was that guy. Oh, look, there's Sean Legoman in the Mooney, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. I can hear a jet. There's Ebach. Tarnish is in the Harrier Finanza. Hey, Colin J is down. Nicely done. Liking delivery too, man. There is Commandant Muttley. Muttley! Nicely done. There's Frozen HCB or ailerons into wind. Test Pilot 72. Ooh, they're doing great. Was I telling you I'm off work for the week next week? Gibbo Ireland is down in the Piper Arrow PA-28 or Arrow 3. See? Murph knows his aircraft. Mr. Chippy has been following Two-Tone Murphy for 7 months and 2 weeks. Followage. It's strong right now. Many thanks, Mr. Chippy. Really appreciate that, my dude. 7 months, man. It's almost a Twitch baby time, you know. Let's not go there, Murph. I think we're down. Masonic Lake is down. The Thunderflies have arrived. They're going to line themselves up. Probably have a beer before they go. Nicely done. Ali Katz. There's Ali Katz. It's a nice little airport, this, isn't it? Like, there's no buildings here. Don't worry about that. There's houses. This is a very familiar sight. There's Moose. Ailerons in the Wind says, maybe someone knows the issue. I can't see other Spitfires even if I own in the marketplace. Microsoft issue or bad setting? Could be your settings, Ailerons. If you do the following, go in here, into General, go down to Traffic, scroll down, AI and Multiplayer, use generic planes for multiplayer, turn it off. Traffic variety, don't worry about that. Just copy what I have. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, I left you in this position. Hello, I'm back to you. Right, we're going to continue on our flying here. So, traffic, turn off the nameplates, apply and save, and we should be good to go. Read the name, brother. Did I make a complete and utter fool out of myself again? Oh, look, it was Billouette. Hang on, I'll play one of these for me. Do you know what I mean? Hasn't it just taken a nosedive? Murph, you used to be so entertaining, you used to be so knowledgeable, you were able to land difficult landings, you were able to do amazing things. Now look at you. You've ended up over here with one of these, beside one of them. Hang on, press beside this. There's, oh, what have I got open? Playing this with one of these. Yeah. Hot above my brain. Do you know what I think is wrong? Shh, 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 quiet. Oh, better turn that off. That's going to be hard to explain to people. The MSFS official raid. Our Murphys is here. Oh, there's a Baron. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. It's funky. It is. Yeah, baby. Look, there's a Baron. What?
Stop with the hot tubs.
Oh, turn off that light, will you? Want to say hello?
No.
You've no makeup on.
No.
Ah, yeah. You're braver and you're behind the keyboard, mashing into it, giving me grief. But then when I call you out, you're like, no, I'm good.
I'm in my pajamas.
The shame. Move over, Mattress Mick. We have a hot tub Murph. Mattress Mick, there's a story. I don't see a Baron. There's one there in front of me. Ah, she's in her PJs, yeah. She's allowed to wear PJs. Well, to be honest, there isn't much PJs, and I don't wear pajamas. I wear house pants. They're joggings. Could be a silent J. Oggings. That's what I wear. Some of us are also in maternity pants. Uh-oh, what the deuce? Okay, anyway, that's enough distractions, right? What's the saying? Pro streamer? You can't accelerate with the parking brake on, Murphy. Right, are we ready to go again? We're going to go down to the end of the runway and, well, we're heading to the other place. So, before we go, we need to do a thing. Direct to mode. So, you stay there. Where are we heading to? We're heading to KFRR, which is Front Royal. KFRR. Did you ever get nervous? KFRR. K. It's up this way, look. So, K. Could you get any closer, Murph? KF. Romeo. Front Royal, enter. Ding. Zoomage. Ah, yeah. Not too far here now. This is going to be a relatively short flight. Do you know what we can... Ooh, don't do that. Do you know what we can do when we're here now as well? Go over to here. So we want to check out KFRR, look. So we do the same. Come back, will you? KF. This is really handy, isn't it? KFRR. KFRR. There we go. Do. There. Go back one. There. Enter. Getting data. So we have winds 040 at 6 knots. Visibility is 10. Broken clouds at 9,500. Broken at 12,000. Temperature 25. Dew point 09. Altimeter 2990. Ooh. Right, so we're not too bad there. We're not too bad. Now, nearest, no. Go back. Waypoint, nav. There we go. Captain Rudiger is away. You take care, my dude. 2.5 hours in VR killed me. See you Friday. You take care, my dude. Murph's two-tone tubs. Gym shorts. Maternity pants for the win. A panda onesie, says Mr. Chippy. I don't know. Would I like a onesie? Do you know what I mean? Hey, Wayne Prefontaine has rumbled in. Happy Wednesday to you, my dude. I hope all is well. Yeah, I don't know. A onesie. It's like a sleeping bag. You'd be very kind of restricted in it. You know what I mean? So we're just going to taxi up and along here. And, well, get ourselves on the little runway. Just wear a toga. It's okay till you need the loo. It's like the leprechaun costume. Man. That was like a scene out of, what was the film? Bruce Almighty. It just vanished. It jumped off me. So, short field operations. 1 knot to flaps, please. Go. So, get ourselves lined up here. We'll put our heading on runway heading. Yes. Altitude 4,000. Yes. Okay, are we ready to go? Let's buggy. So, power coming in. I keep forgetting to turn that on. These are all commands I can give you guys, by the way. I need to figure out how to do it. You guys can type a command and, like, make stuff appear. Steady Murph. Oh, this is going to be sporty. There's 60. Up. See at them. That was close. That was real close. Jacob Mossett is away. You take care, my dude. Seamus McNeil. Exclamation mark. Missing gin bottle. Make bin cam appear. Yeah, do you know what I mean? If anyone knows how to do this stuff, just, like, it takes me forever. Well, not forever, but, like, it takes me a while to figure it all out. Do you know what I mean? Right, so we're going to start climbing here. We'll go onto our autopilot on heading mode. Altitude is keyed in at 4,000. Yes. And we'll climb at a rate of 500 feet per minute, which, you know, we want. And what we're going to do, turn that fella off or finish him. Yes, yes. And now, where do we go from here? Oh, we do a bit of this. Yes, we do a bit of this. Ooh. This is very pretty. We in the countryside. Hello, fireflies. Chart's secret location. Jay Winnaker says, what did I miss? I got busy there for a bit. You missed nothing. Everything was fine. I still didn't find me maps though. I mean me charts. I reckon I'm going to need Gibbo to come down to me house. Seemingly he's great at, you know, putting vinyl onto tables or desks. I'm allergic to any sort of manual labour. I do my best now, but, you know. The mountains here are stunning. Ebac says, as soon as I got airborne, I lost all aircraft electricity. Oh, everything went dark. That was strange. Make sure you have your generators or alternator turned on, my dude. Gibbo says, Murph, you'll have to talk to me agent. Annalisa, the boss. I'm looking forward to later in the year now when the owl, you know, world goes back to normal. We'll have to go for some pintage. And then there's going to be some travelling. We have our American trip for next year. We might get the UK in this year. We'll definitely get Dublin. So, story time at Murph. Bootlaces. So, it wasn't in this house. In our other house, way out the countryside. Remember I told you about that house? It had like it had a meadow. It had like a couple of acres of field around it. And well, basically, Mrs. Two-Tone said, Murph, I want you to hang a picture. And I had a hammer. I'll hang a picture, no problem. So what I did, I had no hooks. I had nothing fancy. I had one nail, I had two nails. I had two nails and a hammer. And I was like, right, how do we get... And it was one of them... It's a shiny New York. I'll take a picture of it sometime. It's a shiny New York. It's on like a board. It's its own frame. Do you know, like if you had the canvas? It's like a canvas, but it's not. It's like metallic. It's really nice. And there's all different colours on it and stuff. So that's what I needed to do. So in order to hang the picture, I said, right, I'll get a nail, drive it into the wall right in the middle of the fireplace, and I'll just hang the picture on it and watch the balance. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I went to do. And I got the nail and I went to drive it. Whoop-ching, and I took about a golf ball size of plasterboard off the wall. Ooh. I was like, okay, that's not good. So then I said, right, I need to hide this. I've only one nail left. So I said to myself, hang on, do you know what'll do? Do you know what'll do? I'll use a lace, a boot lace, off a pair of boots I was no longer using. And I'll tie one bit, it's one lace, but I'll tie one bit to one side, one bit to the other side, and link it up like an A-frame. And then hang the picture off it. Genius. That's precisely what I did. And for the very tall, you could see the shoddy, shameless handiwork. But for the very small, or, Mrs. Tuto, she couldn't actually see the boot lace until she said, how did you hang it? And I said, I used a pair of laces. She said, what? Yeah, it's hanging with a pair of laces. Telling you. Manual labour, lads. That's the story behind the boot laces. It is nice. It lives over our stairs now. Dog's playing poker on velvet. Yeah. So you can use boot laces to hang pictures. And if you think that's bad, my third monitor that lives there, right? See, I this one here beside me, I've showed you this before, but this one here beside me, that's just my normal monitor. I look in, that's where you lot live. You're all in there, even though you're there. But for me, I can read the chat that's here, right? But I have another monitor up high, and I use that for Discord. Usually the mods will say, Murph, what are you talking about? Or, hey, Murph, watch us something. Do you know what I mean? It's important. And I keep an eye on things. How I have that mounted is, it's a microphone stand. A table microphone stand, right? I got this years ago because I used to mess around with the keyboard and I thought I can sing, One of these kind of an Egypt. Well, I didn't sing like that, but you get the idea. And I had a microphone. So I said, right, I needed something. If you look at the very fancy kind of setups, they have monitors on top of monitors. And I was like, going to Amazon and said, oh, there's a nice bracket. And you're like, I'm not paying 60 quid for a bracket. Nah, I'll make something, because I'm handy at stuff. So what I did was I tried to cut the stand off the bottom of the monitor because you can take the whole stand off and then you can hang the monitor. No, I needed only a little bit of the stand, the part that attached the monitor to the stand. So I started cutting it and I wasn't getting anywhere fast. In actual fact, I burnt my finger doing it. So I said, right, that needs to go. So how I did it was I cut it to such an elegant degree. I said, well, if I just start bending it, it'll eventually break. Plastic, it's going to break. No, it was like trying to bend a boomerang. It just wasn't going to happen. So I kept bending it and 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 bending it. And then eventually a little line appeared and I started to tear it. And I tore it. I was like, grand, this'll work. So what I did then to fix it, I got the microphone stand, I broke off the top that hangs onto the microphone. Do you know the little slot that you put the microphone in and it sits? This, one of them. Sorry for the noise. It was all tickety-boo. And I said, right, all I need to do now, I need to grab the monitor and impale it onto the stand. Which I did. But then it flapped around like one of these kind of lads. So I said, right, I'll use cardboard and bubble wrap. And I jammed it into the little holder thingy that I broke off. And then I re-impaled it. And there it lives. That's why I'd be nervous when I turn on the fan really fast, because the monitor starts doing this as I'm trying to read it. And it's like I'm on a boat. But apart from that, it is absolutely... I'll take a picture of it and put it up on other social media. The shameless plug and all that. You won't believe your eyes. You'll say, Murph, you're very, very handy at this. I'll put it on Instagram. I haven't posted there for a while. Hang on. How do we do Instagram? Plus. New post. Recents. Camera. Right. Hang on. Is there anything there now that'll get me in trouble? Probably not. There we go. Yes, put that up. Share it, yeah, because we're sad. And, well, I could show you behind it, but I'm not going to. I only do Facebook, says Old Veteran. Maybe I could put it up there as well. Wait, can you see it? Oh, yeah, you will see it. Don't worry about the stand, but, you'll see it hanging where it looks fine. It looks absolutely fine. Ailerons says, Nighty night, it's a well-founded rep, and I'm still repairing the building works in my home. Ooh. Ailerons did fantastic work in his house. Irish ingenuity. Draco, that is how it's done. Now, let's see. Swap says Discord. Oh, look. Good band, Swap 21, rather. Now, from what I gather, Irish builders have a certain reputation. Listen, we built everywhere. You know, we're handy. I'd be afraid to walk around too much in your house, paintings and monitors falling on me head, says Annalisa. It's not that bad. Aileron says, pay for me ferry and digs and I'll build you some stuff. Consider yourself hired. Look at the car ferry. You'd go Fishguard to Rosslare and then you'd be with me in about 2 hours. We'll go hunting or something. We'll try and go hunting. We'll pretend we'll go hunting. That's what we'll tell the lady folk and we'll go for beers. Is piling up stones really building? I know, right? Could you imagine the adventures we're going to have when the world goes back to normal? Seriously, like, do you know, we'll get in so much... Well, I'll get you in trouble. It'll be grand. Anyway, where are we at? We're 29 minutes. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Autopilot, please, Murphy. Thank you. Autopilot engaged. That guy. That's who we need. Was there another count? The phone died. The man himself. Will we do another count? With this music? I think so. So, there's not too many left. There's 2. If you're still flying, do now press the number 2 into the chat. Count concluded, we have 2. Aileron says, I'm coming over to build you an office. That's why nothing gets built straight. Because you go hunting. Probably. We'll have Gibbo come down and do all the technical IT ingenuity stuff. Because, I mean, man, the force is strong in him. And then Ailerons can come over and just, you know, build me stuff. And Elisa will come down to bring some crisps. Alison will come just to tell us what altitude to be, you know, hanging around in. Might need some more heightage for this sector. Oh, we might. We'll have to keep an eye on it. 42 plus a Murph. Ooh, nice. With 40 days until the Eurovision. Nice. So I've noticed that MSFS official have gone live. Forder Learns to Fly is there with Jane. So I'm thinking when we're finished up here in a little bit, we'll go over and raid them. Or maybe the raid, I don't know what's going to happen. But we're doing well. We're exploring. For tonight we're explorers. Those aren't mountains, those are waves. Rewire everything, fix your boiler and build... the boiler broke the last day. We got it fixed. It needed a new pump. Gippo says, Ailerons, you'll have to have a look at our Bravo quadrants. We had to get an electrician out, so he charged, I don't know, 250 or 300. And then we got the boiler man out, he charged another 50. Yesterday was a painful day for me. I had to depart with money. I hate doing that. I know, right? Ooh. No, it wasn't Ailerons, my dad thought it was the diverter upstairs. It wasn't, it was the actual pump beside the boiler. It's a Firebird burner. Or boiler. They're actually built in England. EL says, I'm an electrician besides other stuff. Well, there's an open invitation. Now, what else did we play? Oh, we played this one, didn't we? Do you remember this one? I don't like parting with my money either, says Keane, especially when it's my own. So guys, a huge thanks to everyone for joining me here tonight. Don't forget, we have a website. We also have a Discord. Be sure to check them out. We have a number of downloads available over on the website. Links to our merchandise. We have our full electronic flight bag. Access to charts and bits and bobs. Jay Winokur says, I'm like Clarkson. I'll hit a bit of spanner and see if that works. I am the very same, Jay Winokur. I am the very, very same. I'm allergic to manual labour. Baby Yoda. Philly Roach is away. You take care of my dude. Just looking into the EV charging systems at the minute. They're easy to fit. Ooh. Well, no, but we got it sorted now. So let's see how long it lasts. Murphy's Law. Like, your heating wouldn't break down in the summertime. No, no, no. It'll do it when there's snow on the ground. Twice. Look at the scenery. Look at the state of it, though. This is really something. What an amazing, beautiful and breathtaking country. Like, it's just, the diversity is nuts. What's the EV charging system? Are they the oaks that you can use your phone and turn it on and off? Just as well I don't have rudder pedals. I lost the feeling in my feet after the last G&T. Ah, Tris, that's brilliant. Brilliant. That says, well, aircon only breaks when it's hot. Wonder why. I know, right? Hugs Murph, look at the state of the scenery. Epic Fool is here. Oh, electric vehicle. Oh, I see what you did there. My heating once went in December, forcing me to play video games to heat up my room via the PC. That's genius. Speaking of which, what does all drive, by the way? I don't need to know the specifics, like your registration number, but like, out of interest, those of you who drive, well, what do you drive? And if someone says a tractor, well, we'll have words. Alison has a Mazda 3 Sport. Oh, they're nice. Colonel Fork has the Jeep Liberty. Ooh. Gibbo has a Tesla. Ah, Gibbo. Cy Murray has a Kia. Jay Winokur has a Subaru WRX. See You Later has a Civic. Ooh. Papa Joe B has a Prius. Here's Johnny has an all-wheel drive Stinger GT. I did the Chrysler. Scorpio has a Volvo. Nice. Moose Fan has a 2010 Astra. Moose Knuckle Knife says, I drive my girlfriend crazy. Oh! CD and Taz has a Dodge Caravan. Egged Barley has an X3M. Is that a Beamer? Saxman has a Mini Cooper. Ooh. Jeep Wrangler Unlimited from Draco. Nighty Night Owl has a Renault Koleos 4-wheel drive. Scott has, wife has an Audi Q5, picked up the factory in Bavaria. I drive a Kia Telluride. Oh, nice. They don't have them over here. Keane Lafford, I don't drive, but I play Forza all the time. Nice. Kozaki Flyer, truck, and tractors too. Epic Fool has a nice E90. Have you? Nissan Qashqai for hopping orange. Oh, nice. Wiganer has a Golf TDI. Captain Butters has a Jag. I-Pace. Gordon, only virtual cars. Absolutely. Ailerons, a Mazda 6 Sport Nav with white leather. Is that... Now, I had one. Ailerons, I had the Mazda 6 Sky Active 2.2 180 brake automatic. It was beautiful, but the diesel engine was worse than useless. I had to replace the engine. E-Back says, nothing fancy, just a Subaru Legacy. Good car. 2017 Toyota Camry, says Yolanda. Dava has a Datsun 240. Ooh, that's a nice car. Is that like, well, Datsun is Nissan, but that's like the sports version, isn't it? Wombat has an E60 M5. Nice. Wakamo has a Nissan Rogue. Nice. Tritz has a Qashqai. Johnny Ardvac has a Pug. Ooh. A Pug what? A Peugeot. Kozaki, a 96 S10. Ooh. Hey, Steve Plays is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Rogers RC has a Toyota Avensis. Scorpio and a Kia Soul in Spain. Won't see it for another year. Ah, absolutely. Hey, Steve Plays raiding with a party of 6. Well, hello, raiders. Many thanks, my dude. I hope you're all keeping very well. We're talking about cars, which is ironic, but we're here. I'll turn on my camera. We're here and we're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And, well, we're in Washington. Well, we're in Virginia. And we're heading to a place called... What's it called? It's called Front Royal Warren County Airport. It's Kilo Foxtrot Romeo Romeo. We started off in Washington, D.C. And we're just, you know what I mean? We're just kind of cruising here. And, well, I was asking the chat, what do you all drive? If you do drive, like, what do you drive? Out of interest, just to see. Do you know what I mean? But hello, my dudes. Welcome aboard. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Many thanks for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Now, we're up here, look. A work car Grand Caravan. Ooh, says Wakamo. An Omega 2.6 Auto is Tarnished Mossman. Soaring AJ drives a Mazda Miata. I think I drove one of them before. Mechanical has a Honda Man, but I drive a Seat Leon. Oh, the Cupra Or. I drove the Leon Cupra Or around Silverstone. Twice. Ooh. I did a couple of track days in Silverstone and... where was the other one? Donington. And... where's the other one? Was it Brands Hatch? I think it was Brands Hatch. They were the days. A Honda Jazz, says Catbat. Ooh. Scorpio, yeah, the Kia Soul in Spain. I take it you have... oh, look, there goes the Thunderflies. I take it you have a place out in Spain. Nice one, dude. Now, let me see. A 2000 Ford Expedition, says Rad Pilot Randy. Oh, nice. Not an auto, and the 2017 model flies. It does. I had the 20... what year was that car? 2013. It was the first batch of the Mazda 6 Sky Active that came out. Stay away. I thought I got it for good value, and it was a beautiful car. 18-inch alloys, you know, all leather interior, and it had every single fancy gadget you can get. It was beautiful, but the engine was pure rubbish. EL737 has a brand new Golf. Ooh, nice. I drive a two-tone Mad, says Mr. Two-Tone. A Renault Dacia Sandero. I like the Dacia, they're cool looking. Many thanks, Steve Plays. But yeah. Mr. Chippy says, oh, you seen my... yeah. Chippy, they're beautiful looking cars and you keep them very well. A Rover 75 and a Nissan Figaro at the weekends. Very nice. Artemis Spirit has a Megane. Happy hump day, absolutely. The old Renault Megane. Nothing wrong with them. Murph, Tax Meter keeps saying no token. What have I broken? Oh, there's a bit of coding you need to do. You need to register with like a weather service. I have a big long essay I got from Colonel Vork of how to set it up. So if it doesn't have a token, it means you haven't connected the token to the website that injects the information into the GNS. That's all. Now, Warhamster has a Ford Fiesta 1 litre 125 brake horsepower thingy. Ooh. Mind your camera. O'Rose drives a golf cart. Oh, nice. I don't do any driving, but I've regularly driven around by the other half in a Seat Arona. Nice. Before I vanish from an ATC session, I drive a BMW 420 Coupe. Oh, nice, dude. Well, many thanks. Now, let me see. The Sandero, James May's favourite car. It is. Until recently, I was driving a Citroen C5. Hydro suspension, huge car, extremely comfortable and fully equipped. Sadly, I had to change it. Aileron says, yeah, I got warned about them. I have the works, 19-inch wheels. Maybe mine were 19, actually. They were huge, 18 or 19. But the twin turbo just keeps going. The best car I've owned, though, was my last car, a Saab 9.3. The Saab 9.3, I think they had the Vectra engine. They were an animal of a car. Johnny Everett has a 206 diesel. Yeah. My 106 took me to Budapest. They were tanks. They were just absolute tanks of cars. A lot of Sanderos in France. Yeah. Scorpio says, what was your first car? My very first car was a Volkswagen Polo. 95D. And I called it the Phenom. I was big into wrestling. That car drove on, well, the beaches of Gormerson. It was a great car. Many thanks for the follow, my dude. But yeah, oh, what have you done, Murph? That was my very first car, a Volkswagen Polo. A little 1.1 litre petrol. How do I get live on Sky Vector, says Si? I'll put a link up in Discord in a little while. It wasn't purple, Mrs. Two-Tone. Look at her with the hating and the trolling. It wasn't purple. It was blue. Because purple is the new... no, it was blue. With a hint of purple. It was really nice. My second car then was... what did I get? A Ford Focus. Saloon. My third car was a... Ford Focus hatchback. Then I got a Volkswagen Passat. That was a beautiful car. Then I had a Ford Mondeo. Then I had a Mazda 6. And now I have a Skoda Superb. Hating and trolling, she says. Mine was a Ford Prefect. Oh, nice. It was a Burble. Colonel Fork says, Avgas at KFRR is $4.34 a gallon. Draco had a CTD. My screen just flashed there and it held it. Something was happening. Excuse me. The 2 and 2.8 litre were Saab engines, but the 1.8 was the Vauxhall. Ah, gotcha. Superb is great. I drove a lot company Superbs. Yeah. It's a 2016 Skoda Superb, black. And it's just, for me, it's like the cat's meow, because the Mazda looked really, really nice. But for me, the Skoda Superb is the most fuel-efficient car I've ever driven in the history of all things. So we have Imperial miles to gallon, or litres per 100. My car will get, it averages 4.2 litres per 100 kilometres, which is way up in the 70-odd miles to the gallon. It's way up there. It's huge. It is the 150 brake horsepower. It's a manual. But it's just, do you know what I mean? And there's so many extras in it. And I use the Apple CarPlay. Oh. And it has this, the cruise control is the, what's the name of it? Basically, it works by radar. So if there's a car in front of you, it'll slow down. And when there's no car, it'll meet your speed. It's very clever. A Lada Riva. A Lada. An absolute tank. The weight of the doors on the Ladas. Do you remember them? Do I troll chat? Yes. Yes, you do. P says, thanks for having me along. Good night. Many thanks, my dude. You're more than welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Adaptive cruise control. Here's Johnny. That's the one. Whoa, thunderflies. Look at them go, though. Do you know what I mean? The Fireflies aerobatic display team, also known as the Thunderflies. They're so hot right now. You'll need to make sure you need to keep using cruise control when they bring in the average speed cameras. Yeah, 100%. Davos says, my first car was a Triumph 1300. That's an old car. Yeah, no, I'm cruise control the whole way. So my morning routine, I must actually try and, I don't know, would you be interested? I'll record a morning routine. I'll bring you along for the spin. I don't know, kind of live stream, because there's one or two patchy places on the road where the internet might drop. I might record a video. Murph goes to work. I'll be just sitting there like this, driving. It'd be no different. I won't have headphones on. Or my glasses. I'll look totally weird. Well, I might have my sunglasses on. Murph goes driving to work. Gibba says, Murph, wait until you go electric. A fiver to fill up. I need one of them in my life. It's a bucket list item. I don't know, the electric cars, I like, well, then again, the torque is supposed to be great in them. The takeoff is amazing. Here come the Thunderflies again. Look at the state of this. They're doing loop and barrel rolls and the devil knows what there in the background. They're having the crack. 99 House says, I'd love that video. Yeah, I might do one of them. It'll be interesting. And like, once the summertime comes, like, I'll do vlogs. Vlogs for the win. But I want to take you out for a couple of spins on the boat. On the Shannon. That'd be interesting. And, like, I've all the gear. Like, I've all drones and stuff. So we can do you know what I mean? We can make it look all fancy. Using real world rather than just be computer. And then, of course, I need to take you flying in the real world as well. 99 says, I have a caravan, so electric cars are difficult. Yeah, understood. They just feel a little soulless. But that's the way the world is going. Yeah, I know, right? Electric cars, like. David Donald's away. You take care, my dude. Scott says, well, you have a boat. Well, my father has a boat. My dad has a boat. Have a picture of the boat. Will I show you a picture of the boat? Would you like to see a picture of the boat? Where is this going to live, is the question. Where will I have this now? This could be buried somewhere. Boat cam. I'm telling you. Where have you got this hidden, Murph? Documents from the old PC. No. Back one. If I can't find it now, I'll put it up on Discord for you. It's on one of your hard drives. Yeah. Here's Johnny, James Bond Aston. Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing. Lad, stop asking Murph to find stuff. Hang on, I might be able to find it here. Oh, I'm logged in and all. Brilliant. Okay. Now, I just need to find photos. See all photos. Yes. Now, picture of a boat, Murph. There's a picture of me drinking a pint of sandwich. A sandwich pint. Happened many years ago. Now, let's see. I just need to find it. There's so many weird pictures of me. Did I not put it up on... Photos of you. No. They're not there it is. Right, so how do we do this? Can I save that? Oh, I can. Save image. Stick it on the desktop. Right, okay. We're doing science here, lads. It's science! We're doing things and learning stuff. Now, if it's in the folder called Hot Tubs. Now, see if this works, will I? Image tree. Yeah, we'll call it image tree. And on the desktop. And there it is. You see it? That's my father's boat. It is a Dutch steel cruiser, 38 feet, I think. And they have it on the Shannon. It's 6 berth. You can get the roof is very low. I can only fit in one side of the wheelhouse, as it were, because my head gets stuck in the little window. But the deck on the outside is fine. Yeah, no, it's nice. Like it's you do it up and you know. My dad's retired, like, so he got a boat, and he's boating for years. So we're all invited. Yeah, 100%. I'll take you out for I'll do like when the summertime. We'll go out for a spin on the boat. I'll bring the camera, and bring you along. And I can drive a boat. I can actually drive it. Yes, you drive a boat. You don't sail it. A common misconception. There will be no fishing on the boat, unless, of course, you know, we drop the anchor and like you rifle into the nearest field to shoot some sort of bovine so we can have steak. A friend had a Norman. It was like a floating caravan. Yeah. Boaty McMurphy's. You pilot a boat. That sounds more better and sophisticated. And wait till you hear this, right? I've 2 life jackets. Not that I'd need it. I'm kind of a big flotation device. I don't sink. I'm full of air. You can sail better. Brilliant. You can sail better than you fly. From the Thunderflies. Thanks, Epic. What a real pal. Yeah, so that's the boat. So remove that there now, Murphy. Are you sure you want to remove image 3? Yes, I do. I've 2 life jackets, right? One of them is like the normal. It's a boating life jacket. The other life jacket I have came out of a de Havilland Vampire jet from the late 60s, and I do wear that. The pilots used to wear that one. I wear it. And it's a great conversation starter. Like, what is that? And they'd be like, what is that? Immediately the aviators go on and I'm saying, this is off a vampire. Oh, look at them go. Look at the state of them go. Goblin says, I do not like to be on a boat quite sick. Yeah, but on the river, they don't move. Like, they don't. If you go on the lake, they'll give it socks. On the river, it's just nice. It's, especially on a clear day, you don't get this crack at all. You know. My dad pranged a boat steering wheel on a very low bridge once on the Shannon. Oh, easily done. Easily done. You can teach a monkey to sail that. Skipper McGinty. Yeah. Our boat's name is Seal. It's named after me mum. We were going to call it, or the first boat, we were going to call it Air Sucra. Air Sucracht, which is the Irish for at ease. It's a military command. So you have attention. Attention! In Ireland, it's called Ara. So you'd hear something like Cumplacht, which is company. Ara! Oop. And then Chassis Arash, stand easy, and then Air Sucracht. So that's what we used to do. Mazzy 888 says, just landed, thanks Murph and all, great evening. Many thanks for joining us, my dude. Did you see the videos from last night? I did, Epic Phil, they were absolutely fantastic. Gibbo says, we ran aground in 2 boats in Carrick when taking it out at 3 a.m. I've been one of them hooligans before, yes. Renting a boat. Yeah. You have a 10-minute lesson and like your time is spent pretty much. Round me, it's canals, very nice chilled pace of life on the water. Very, very much so. It is very, very the slow life. But yeah, no, once the world gets back to normal a little bit, I'll set up some cameras, GoPros and all that, and we'll go for a little spin on the Shannon. It'd be interesting. The tower has gone totally wild. Ooh. Good for river food. No, not going to happen. So we're 5 minutes away from our destination. We can probably start descending here now. Field elevation of where we're going to is only 709 feet. So I think our plan is down to 2,000. Yes. And Elisa says, Gibbo. Oh, for Gibbo's stag. Ah, brilliant. I'll say that in English so you can catch up. For Gibbo's stag party, they rented a boat. That was a bit of crack, I'd say. Did you end up in Athlone or something? Or maybe you stayed up in Carrick. Carrick's a good spot. There's great pubs in Carrick. Rad Pilot Randy says, great stream, Murph. Brought back memories. See everyone Friday. You take care, Rad Pilot Randy. Many thanks again for all your support, my dude. Epic Phil says, I know the owner of the Castle Bawn on Loch Derg. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, the castle. Yeah. Look at the fireflies. Look at the state of them. Aren't they brilliant? Hang on, we'll get another screenshot here because this is very pretty. With the dudes in the background and all, look. Very nice. Yeah, no, if the world is normal, we'd be on the Shannon quite a bit. You just go to different places, like we're close enough to the Derg, so you might go out in the lake or you just kind of hang around and go up. Actually, there's a really cool place you can go to. You can go up as far as a place called Clonmacnoise. Steeped in history, as in absolutely steeped in history. Clonmacnoise. It goes all the way back to a fella called Flan Sinna. Even before him. Clonmacnoise was once the epicenter of Christianity or Catholicism, one or the other. But like when Rome was in the great unpleasantness, this place was booming. And there's great history there. But it'd be nice to take you up for a spin. Nighty Night Owl is away. You take care. Many thanks for joining us. We ended up being stranded for hours. Try jumping into the Shannon to push the boat out. Oh dear. The Shannon is so cold. Like, it's so cold. You think it's not as bad. It's freezing. You jump in and all you hear is and it's you. People have had collapsed lungs jumping in. It's so cold. This is nice here with the mountains, look. This is a very nice, if I do say so myself, but a very nice route, wasn't it? The scenery was fantastic. Beautiful. So we went from the capital city out into the beautiful countryside. I mean, look at this. Look at it. It's amazing. Drumshanna. Drumshanna. Well, you have, where do we go out to? Drumineer and, well, Drumineer, I suppose. That's nice. Drinking a glass of wine on the boat up to Shannon Harbour, Murph, remember? Yeah, absolutely. It's really nice. It's very relaxing. Like it can be a little bit boring, but it's really, really relaxing. So we need to start doing something because we've arrived at the airport, which is just there. So autopilot's going to come off, as was our want. We're going to pitch down to the left. Hey, Care 85 is here. Good to see you, my dude. Hope all is well. So we're about to make our final approach, into Front Royal. Beautiful meandering river below. There is the scenery. And don't forget, guys, all these flight plans, all the flights that we do, they're linked over on the twotonemurphy.com website. So if when we find a really nice flight, just, it's nice and relaxing, and, well, you can download the flight plans from there. We keep them there after the streams have finished. Because we're sound and nice. Runway 10 for the win. Bring some speed up. Oh no, bring some volume up. Not your flaps, as was our want. Scott says, many years ago we hired a boat, B&B, went out on the late afternoon cruise and had dinner on the water in the sunset. Don't crash, Murph. Went back out in the morning and had a very nice brunch with mimosas watching the wildlife. Oh yeah. It's very relaxing. Like, you have to kind of gear yourself up to how calm it's going to be. Now, if you're there with a couple of guys or, with your mates and, a couple of beers and a game of cards, it's going to be lively, but, I love it. Okay, easy does it now, Murph. Hello. There's a bonanza. No, it's not. It's a baron. King Lefford is away. You take care, my dude. Many thanks for joining us. Now, don't floaty, my goatee. And that'll do. Bit of manual brakes. Finish with the flaps. Bring them back in. Spin over this side. Oh yeah, lovely way to switch off and relax. It's a total chill fest. Total chill fest. Right, park and brake goes on. We'll hit the escape key here, turn back on the name plates to see you guys come in for your majestic landings, as was our want. So we press this button and go over here, disappear me, go over here, turn on that, and jump out here. We can see here's Johnny. His arrival to the field. Looking good, my dude. Looking good. .50th B is down. There's Piat hanging around in the chopper. Very nice. Muse fan is down. Beautiful landing. Will we go to MSFS official or will we jump over to Spy? What do you reckon, guys? 757 is flying in the new A320 NX. He's bringing that for a whirl tonight. Or we can go say hi to Jane. I don't know how long they'll be on for though. Yeah, we'll go to Jane, so cool. Okay. All the landings. They're amazing. We have Viper Strike, Catbat 9, Gordon's down, Captain Butters, Druid Zeus. Here's Rumpel Zook. Nicely done. Samson Video's down. We can see a French 21. Nicely done, my dude. Papa Joe B is away as we see Cy Murray and Eight Barley. There's Saxman LT, followed by Big Papa Polly. Manuel is down, nicely done. There's Scorpio. Followed by Rounder Pilot. Jared Vark is down, nicely done, my dude. There's Wayne Prefontaine. Flying Trit. It happens to the best of us. Things can only get better from here. There's Sean Lego Man. Ailerons into wind in the cloaking device. Whack-a-mole. Walk it off. Walk it off, you'll be fine. Well, there we have it as the Thunderflies arrive in style. Amazing flying once again from the Thunderflies. Beautiful flying from all the Fireflies. Guys, thank you so very much indeed for all the love and support and the stuff. Thank you so very much indeed for keeping me company this Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. We're so close to the weekend, I can hardly control myself. And I have to go looking for me chart. I have things to do. Let's, hashtag Murph will find the chart. It'll trend on the internets. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to jump over to the MSFS official stream. Do show Jane your support and Forder. I want to see loads of hello and loads of emotes. Go crazy. Yeah, baby, yeah. But until Friday, thank you all once again so much. Really do appreciate it, guys. That was a great flight tonight. Really enjoyed myself. Big shout out to our team of moderators. Well done, guys. Keeping me on the straight and narrow. We have Colonel Fork, Gibbo Ireland, Seamus McNeil, Ailerons into Wind, Naughty Gnome, Alison Johnson, Annalisa, Old Veteran, also known as Scott. We have Dangerous Brian, Dougal McTavish, Mrs. Two-Tone. And if I forgot anyone, give out to me. Right, Shinawil, Slánlath agus go raibh míle maith agat. Ihanach. We'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and see you Friday. Bye-bye.